guess not. Yeah, that's nice. Well, you do have help.
Thank you so much, Stacy. Welcome, curling fans, back inside the Chilliwack Curling Club here in Chilliwack, BC. Melissa, this is a rematch of the A final between Brent Pierce and Jacques Gauthier, and it promises to be a great final.
I'm pretty excited, and I'm sure everybody is, John, from what we've seen thus far, and especially an earlier game today. I think we're in for it today. I'm excited.
Yeah, I just managed to lower my heart rate from the BC Scotties final earlier. It took me about a full hour after the game was over to finally even things out, and this game will have a lot to live up to if it's going to be as exciting as that one. And we heard from Stacy and Jeff and Elaine talking about these two teams, and I think, Melissa, one of the storylines is going to be that man right there, Jacques Gauthier. Of course, the skip of Team Gauthier missed yesterday's 1-2 game. He was afflicted with a brutal stomach bug, actually was hospitalized, needed some IV fluids, wasn't sure if he was going to be able to play in this final today. But sure enough, there he is. We know his mom, Kathy Gauthier, former Canadian and world champion. He's looking to perhaps follow in her footsteps. But I know she's one tough lady. I wonder if maybe she told Jacques, "Look, I've been here before. You just got to try to make it happen."
Oh, I'm sure she did, and you have to wish the best for Jacques being so sick yesterday. But more importantly, he wants to do everything he can to be here today. So no matter how sick he was, he'd almost have to be bedridden for him not to be here. So it's good to see him out there, and I hope he is feeling better.
Yeah, we talked yesterday about how the second on the team, Jason Ginter, was also afflicted with the same bug earlier in the week. He didn't miss any games, but I believe he had a pretty tough night on Wednesday evening after day one of the competition. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep and managed, like I say, not to miss a game, but I know it was a tough week for him too. So you just hope that that doesn't affect them, because obviously playing in the first BC final for Gauthier and Ginter and the second for Alex Horvath and Sterling Middleton, it's definitely not a position you want to be in, feeling like you're not at your best and having to play in one of the biggest games of your curling career.
And not only that, John, but you're playing against one of the best himself, Brent Pierce and his entire team. Obviously the defending champions, and have had an incredible run again this year. And they have battled back this past week. They got back down to the sea, but they have come back. They played well, and you just feel the momentum building for Team Brent Pierce.
Yeah, now I wonder, Melissa, how much that schedule is a bit of a factor. You and I were talking before this game started. This is only game number 5 for Jacques Gauthier. They went undefeated through the A side and then won that 1-2 game yesterday. For Brent Pierce, this is game 8 for him. How does that affect both of these teams, that sort of schedule? Is it an advantage for Gauthier having played less games?
Well, I think in this circumstance that we're talking about right now, it's probably better because they've been sick. So you can take that into consideration. However, they've had a chance to practice since they won the A final. So they've had a chance to be out on the ice. They've had a chance to see things. But it's not the same as well as playing a game. You want to be in the heat of the competition as well. So we'll see. I mean, 8 games is a lot for Team Brent Pierce as well. So they're going to have a really good idea of the ice and all those things. So it'll just be interesting who comes out on top here, and what I'm expecting is a lot of rocks in play and similar play that we've seen in the past.
I think it's still there. I don't think it's bad.
We're still already top 4.
So a couple of rocks behind that center guard early on in end number 1. As you said, Melissa, these two teams both like to have rocks in play.
Top 4 now.
Whoa.
Yep. Let's go. Let's go.
We're there.
Clean.
We're there.
Real good pair.
And very nice shot there from Alex Horvath.
Yeah.
And as we get a shot here from Jared Colomea, let's go back to last night. Brent Pierce was down 2 in the 10th end of his game against Jim Cotter to have a bye to the final. He made a phenomenal freeze on his first one, just cornering right on the side of a Jim Cotter stone. And then with his last one was able to just finesse by the guard to get 3. We're going to take a look at that one as soon as this Jared Colomea rock comes to a stop. It was certainly as dramatic of a finish as you can imagine. Here it is again from last night. The final stone for Brent Pierce. You can see on the scoreboard down 2, looking to score 3. You can see that beautiful frozen yellow stone there, gets rid of that blue, and then that yellow stops just in time. And the celebration from Brent Pierce said it all. They are the defending champions, and
Are we
Brent's
freezing or
won the
back eight?
Brier, or sorry, won the provincials
Okay, a little more
4
then.
times, but he's never gone back to back. So that would be quite the feather in his cap to do that here.
Yeah, what a shot! That was
it's
just
there.
such an amazing shot.
That's
and
close.
you know,
I like the weight. I think
the
it's a little
game
light.
on the line for that particular shot,
Yeah, I thought it
and
was really
he
close.
just was completely composed and just threw it
Room.
perfect to his
Top
sweepers.
4.
No, no, no,
Top 4.
no,
Just top 4.
no,
Curl if you can.
no, 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 no. No, no, no.
So as expected here, John, we're every rock in play at this point. We're expecting to see both teams very comfortable with rocks in play here.
That was probably
Just now trying to finagle the angles to suit their needs.
Yeah, it's quite the cluster in the 4-foot already.
It is.
A nice little blueberry lemonade we've got going on there in the 4-foot.
Where?
T.
Both the same T line.
A little less, boys.
Yep, tight line.
Close.
Okay, whoa.
Whoa.
T line.
Whoa.
No. Line's good. Yep,
Close.
great. T
Yep.
line. Top 4. Whoa. T line. Yep.
T line.
Hard it.
D line.
So Jared Colomea looking for the freeze here.
Good.
And he will find it. Nice spot.
Good brush, boys.
Bonked heads there.
Yeah.
It's got to be not the easiest situation for Jared, having seen his wife
Do we get any
lose the
action on
BC
this
Scotties
side,
just
the
about
blue?
an hour and a half
Yeah.
ago in such dramatic fashion.
just hit the blue?
Can't be easy to deal with the pain of your partner, but try to win the final for yourself here. Just a couple hours later.
Like whatever you can throw, Matt.
Yeah, such a great point, and Jared, being who he
wanna
is,
hit
is
the
going
nose?
to do everything
You
he
wanna
can
hit
to
the
focus
nose?
just on this game. But you're right,
Ish.
John. That must be very, very difficult.
More about getting this out than anything.
I think
You throw firm.
control max.
Get
for
in here.
nose.
You don't need to keep the shooter.
Oh, okay, then you can throw peel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Throw it well.
So it looks like they're throwing peel on this blue stone, John. They'd like to send that into the crotch of those 2 yellow stones and try and get all the yellow ones moving. They will lose that blue one that's kind of side button as well.
Yep.
But the key here is trying to open up the scoring space at the moment.
Hey! Whoa. Good boy.
No
good,
that
Jared.
will indeed
Nice.
get all the yellows moving. Only one goes
Great
out of the
shot.
house, but it is Gauthier lying 2 with the hammer. Yeah, very nice from Jason Ginter. Bit of an interesting lineup for Gauthier as Jacques Gauthier makes his home in Winnipeg. He's the import on this team, and Jason
Kill
Ginter
it,
lives
too.
in Edmonton, but by
No,
virtue
kill
of
it.
being born in Dawson Creek, BC, he has birthright, so he can
Okay, freeze
play
it
for
then.
this team. And
Popper?
we see the lineup there
Oh,
for
I
Team
like
Pierce
less than
from the
that.
Royal City
It's
Curling
like
Club. Skip is
buried a
Brent
bit.
Pierce, third is Jeff Richard,
Still a bit of
second
curl,
is
there's a lot of
Jared
curl here.
Colomea, and lead is
Yeah.
Nick Meister.
Solid hack. A little more.
Probably just hack.
Yep.
Just hack. Just hack.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Oh. Okay. Hard. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And we saw this last night for Team Pierce. They had a couple picks last night, and that one grabbed something too, and so it's
First $500.
Turn you like, doesn't matter. Okay.
Jeff Richard referring to the fine for swearing on television. As we take a look at the lineup for Team Gauthier from the Victoria Curling Club. Skip is Jacques Gauthier, third Sterling Middleton, second is Jason Ginter, and lead Alex Horvath.
I like the weight.
And they are coached
good.
by
Kind of felt tall
2000
Touch heavy.
Canadian and world
four.
champion
Weight's pretty
Brian
good. Top
Mickey,
4 though.
Line's
Oh, heavy.
good.
who played with Brent on that team in
Curling now.
2000.
Middle
So
tight.
a
Curling
fun little
lost.
matchup
Just
here
coming off
between
now.
those two.
Really curling.
We're still top 8.
Just here, boys.
Just top 8, guys.
Only there.
Losing line. Whoa, whoa,
Well,
whoa, whoa,
that's
whoa.
good. Real nice.
Good.
Nice shot there by Sterling. Both of these teams, John, have incredible sweepers. They're just so great
the
at
nose is
managing
pretty
their
good.
stones.
Should get
Just
some
like curl a little.
A little bit.
Yep.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. Hard. Hard.
So Jeff Richard trying to run the guard in here.
Okay, that's fine. Good shot.
It's a pretty good shot there from Jeff Richard.
Nice.
Gets rid of one of the blues and groups the other two.
Same shot.
But it is still
I think that's
Gauthier
a really
in
good
control
result.
here.
I think so.
Sorry, Melissa.
Don't need to be
That's
fully
okay,
buried.
John.
Makes the double.
Don't mind this right now.
Sure.
Top 8.
I was thinking like same weight.
Top
hair-
4 is
hair
fine.
Less.
I think the same's close.
I think
Same.
same's good
Yeah.
too. Okay. Make it good.
I think Jacques has looked at the fact that if Brent Pierce were to play the double on those two blue stones that are grouped together now, I'm not sure that he could
Mine's good.
actually
I liked it, guys.
I think it's
roll
a
it
little hard.
under because
Mine's
they're
good.
pretty much even.
Close
So
line.
they're going to try and put this one top 4, top button again.
Mine's
Carrying
good.
more. Full 4.
Oh,
Top button.
Mine's great.
We
This
can't.
way they
We
still
can't.
have a chance of
Hold on.
securing
Looks fine.
potential deuce here.
Fine
Gotta
time,
curl a
boys.
bit.
Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Real good. Real
Okay,
nice.
good shot there.
That really died.
That's a nice spot there from
Good.
Sterling Middleton.
Think
And
so.
Gauthier lies 3 with the hammer.
15-1.
I was seeing T-line over here.
That hair.
Not crazy though.
It's pretty normal game speed now.
Normal to
Looks like it's going to push it a little to me, but
Like
unless I threw weight at it, I'd have to throw
if you
weight
hit a
at it
thin
a lot.
third of this, I mean, it's spinning right to here.
If we see the
I
overhead
kinda
on
like
that,
trying that.
John, I
This one?
think maybe
Yeah, I kinda
one
like
is
that.
just slightly
Yeah, I'm
ahead of
worried
the
that-
other.
Okay.
There's a good look at it.
What do you
Well,
worry
let's
about?
make sure of the
So-
double.
I'm just worried
Brent
that
just
this
wants to
doesn't
be
go.
careful, right? When
Clean
you're
this
playing
one
the
first.
double, you have to be very careful that
kinda
your
gotta
shooter
get
doesn't
almost
actually
as
spin
easy.
up and
Yeah.
out.
Okay.
And you also want to be sure that you
He's gonna
don't
wait
jam
to
it
hit
on
the
this
double,
yellow
and
stone at the
he's
back
gonna
as
have a
well.
tough time
So
getting
that's
around
what they're
it.
just
He's
looking
shot
at right
over
now.
before, right?
You have to hit the button one first for it to jump.
You want to hit this one first, just first.
just a little bit, yeah.
Like it'll be spinning up a little bit, so.
So not the situation Brent Pierce would have wanted to find himself in on his first stone here in end number
Maybe just a shade
1.
less.
Needs to throw a bit of a bomb here, see if he can get some of these blues moving.
And the way it's situated right now, he actually has to, I think he has to hit the outside one just barely first so it doesn't jam on the back yellow one, and then push the other blue one out, and his shooter will actually spin towards the center.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
So some early pressure here for Brent Pierce.
Oh, watch the shooter.
Go with it, Nick. Go, 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 go.
Okay.
And didn't quite get the spin up that he was hoping for. Those rocks were grouped pretty tough, Melissa. I think he hit it pretty close to where he wanted to.
Yeah, the left one.
I would agree, and you just see that it, you know, that blue one here, that back 4, I'm very, very surprised it didn't go a little farther. So we'll see the replay
That's good
here.
ice right there. Yeah, like nose looks pretty
And
good.
as you say, John, I think they hit it, well, maybe a little thick on the outside, maybe a little thick.
Yeah, close for sure, though. I mean, not too far off
Very.
from where they wanted to hit it, and
Like that.
really
ice?
not a
Should we
great
get
result
reward?
for them here. Jacques Gauthier could, if he could ever even just get inside of this one, he's going to be looking fantastic.
You think min or max?
I think it's minimum, but
Okay, I like it then.
okay. Get the weight right.
So the first rock for Jacques Gauthier in over 48 hours in this championship. We'll see if he can find his way to the
Well,
inside
heavy.
of this
Good
one.
board.
Clean.
A little heavy.
Clean it. Yep.
Forward.
Hard.
Not heavy.
Hard.
Clean. Whoa.
Jason Ginter leaning on this one.
Hard.
Hit it
And
under.
maybe overcooked it a little bit.
Good. Nice.
Yeah, won't
did.
quite
I-
get under.
What was the time, Sterling?
Yeah.
11-2.
I think they thought it was
Good
heavy
weight.
out of his hand. He looked
Nice
like
weight.
he
Good.
maybe threw
Yeah,
a little
11-2.
more than board, but
Good one.
it
I'm gonna
ended up
switch.
being the exact weight he wanted to throw. So as you say,
weight.
John, maybe just jumped it a bit.
Yeah, looked pretty good. Gauthier passing the first test there.
All right.
And many more to come here in this final. And I guess, Melissa, for Brent, all he can really do is try to get rid of 2 of these blues and try to just only give up 2 here.
Exactly. Exactly. Wants to make this double for sure.
So final stone here for Brent Pierce in end number 1. He's been up against it since this game started and trying to limit the damage.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice.
And he will indeed. So sometimes it takes sprawling out on the ice with your full body to finesse the rock into making the double. That's always love watching Brent's various moves out on the ice. But yeah, this will be a good shot for Brent, but a great first end for Gauthier as they just have to draw the full 8 foot here for 2.
Like a hair more than those guards.
2 feet more?
Yeah.
Close light.
Line's close, guys.
He said max.
Line's a hair tight.
I think light.
Line's okay.
Wait's pretty good.
Okay, line's good. Curling
I
now.
heard it.
Top 4.
Okay, hard line. Got to rub the blue hard, guys.
Good sweep. Good sweep, boys.
Keep her going. Good.
It's good weight.
Great
And a nice
rush.
sweep there from Jason Ginter and Alex Horvath. Over-curled on them a
Nice
little
sweep,
bit,
guys.
but they
Nice
managed
start.
to
Two
hold
blue.
it, and so it'll be a
thank
great
you.
start for Team Gauthier out of Victoria,
start,
putting
boys. Good
2
start.
on board. Brent Pierce will have the hammer when we come back. You're watching the BC Men's Curling Championships live on CHEK. Welcome back, curling fans, inside the Chilliwack Curling Club for this BC Men's Curling Final. The winner of this game will head off to London, Ontario for the Brier in March. And Melissa, it's, you know, we talked in the first end about how Jacques Gauthier might look having missed yesterday's game, spent some time in the hospital, but that's as good of a first end as they could have hoped for.
Oh, I agree. It was, you know, almost an end to perfection. You know, every single player on the Gauthier team playing extremely well that first end. You know, a half shot here and there by Team Brent Pierce, and they were able to limit the damage to 2.
Good. So 2.
So now
three.
with hammer, we're going to see
line.
Brent do what
good.
he usually
Little more,
does.
little
on
more.
his
Wait if you
corner
can.
guard, and
Halfway,
maybe also
halfway
a
tight.
second one. We've seen that a couple times as
Curl
well
a bit,
as
guys,
he tries
curl
to be
a
a
bit.
little aggressive
much
with the
room.
hammer.
Gotta go, Sterling. Gotta go, bud.
We're getting tight.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Up to center.
And this end brought to you, speaking of Chilliwack and that City of Chilliwack logo right there, this end brought to you by the city and by
How'd you throw that
Tourism
one?
Chilliwack.
No,
They've
it's-
been
That's
phenomenal
really well
hosts
still.
here of this provincial championship for both the men's and ladies.
Yeah, Mike's is okay.
An absolutely beautiful facility, and they've done a fantastic job. Melissa, I know we were told that they had 120 volunteers at the Chilliwack Curling Club this week, which is actually 40 more volunteers than there were curlers. So a phenomenal turnout from one of the great communities here in our province.
If you can, Jared, if you can.
Huge congratulations to the Chilliwack and the Chilliwack Curling Club. We've just been so blessed to have such a fabulous championship here in their facility.
John Nick.
Halfway. Halfway.
So
So
a
like I
chance
mentioned,
now
John-
for. Sorry, go ahead, Melissa.
Well,
So yeah, like I said, this is, we've seen this a couple times from Brent. He likes throwing that double corner guard in hopes that he can get something in behind there soon. That one
think
of
it's there.
Nick's maybe needed to curl another foot or so, so it was completely in line.
Halfway.
So it's a little
Just
bit in
half.
line of where the out-turn path would be. So Jason
Don't want
Ginter
it to
now
leak.
throwing
It
up
won't let it stop.
a
Just
kind of a
half the
halfway guard here on the one that's in the rings.
Bounce it.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whoa. Okay, check.
Okay.
And that will guard the shot stone. Nice shot there from Jason Ginter. And, Melissa, coming into this game, obviously we talk about
You don't think I can get them all with 7/8,
Sorry,
3/4?
we'll listen to them first.
Yeah, 7/8 is probably close. I just don't want to lose the shooter.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
easy.
Oh, you throw normal,
Okay.
solid normal. Just can't lose the shooter.
7/8.
So I was just going to say, we talk about, the veteran experience of Brent Pierce with 4 provincial titles, Jeff Richard with 3, Jared and Nick obviously winning their first last year, but Team Goche, a ton of high-level experience as well, all Canadian champions. And that will jam. Not exactly what Jared Colomea was looking for there. But yeah, all Canadian champions, and 3 of them are world champions. Sterling, Alex, and Jacques, all winning the World Juniors. And Jason Ginter was a Canadian University champion with Karsten Sturmey about 6 years ago. So they're, we obviously know how good Brent Pierce and how good Jeff Richard are, but these 4 young men,
I still think that's all there.
very accomplished. About as accomplished
right
as you
now.
can be at their age, really.
We're a little big.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. And this team has been working extremely hard and bringing on their coach, Brian Mickey. He has added so much to this team. He's added that level of experience, that level of maturity where, where sometimes if you're just coming out of juniors, you're a little bit excited and you want to play a certain kind of strategy. But when you're learning to play at this level, I think Brian has brought the ability to sort of dial it in for them and give them a chance to actually compete at this level. And they've been so successful this past season.
Yeah, it's been a great season on tour for both teams. Jacques Gauthier had a really nice run in the middle of the season, making it to the semifinals of Penticton and Swift Current, which are 2 very high-level men's tournaments, as unfortunately Jared Colomea, you could hear Brent Pierce there, jamming that one and leaving that one in the house now perfectly double guarded.
Like this way, Sterling?
But yeah, a great run in the middle of the year for Jacques Gauthier. They also made the playoffs
Playing
in
first time there
Abbotsford
last
and
time?
in Dawson Creek.
Even a foot or
And
two
if you
less.
look over at the Team Pierce side of things on
you were
tour this
top
year, they
4
made
in
3 finals
I think
in
so.
Maple Ridge,
I think this will
Kamloops,
curl
and
pretty good at the
Abbotsford,
end.
as well as a semifinal finish in Vernon. So both teams active on tour. They're very close in the world rankings. Jacques Gauthier ranked number 37 and Brent Pierce number 46. So yeah, 2
I like
very
that.
evenly matched teams here
Stay close,
today,
guys.
no question.
Close line.
Close line. Yep. Line's good.
Line's good.
We're just to it.
Real good. Line's real good. No bounce.
No, we're
No bounce.
Maybe just you, I think.
No.
bounce. Nope. Nope.
Just in front of it now.
No.
Ah, sit.
No.
Real good.
Great
Real
job,
nice.
boys.
Nice.
And that's a great shot there from Sterling Middleton.
Real good.
Is it ever? And you heard the brushers, they were worried that it was a tiny bit heavy because they did not want to bounce off there at all, but it ends up to be in a great place. So no option here though for Jeff Richard. Needs to clear up this front and clear up that area in the forefoot.
Yes! Hard! Hard!
Good shot.
And that will just clip the top, but it does still leave that Team Gauthier rock in the forefoot.
Half buried.
Okay.
You're just out, Sterling. That's fine.
Couple
Even.
feet left.
You want to?
okay.
No.
Guys, should I throw 7 right
Yeah.
now?
Tighter,
Yeah.
just in.
Yeah.
It's a little straighter, that's all.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy. Don't know why.
Similar weight on this side's good.
Yeah,
Think so?
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay. Just top 12, guys. Let's try not to kill it early.
Yeah.
Some great comments there by the team.
It's more than the last.
The brushers.
Right now, top
It's
8.
It's
Looks
fine,
like they're
guys.
throwing a specific rock here
Hard
because
line.
they think it
Hard
might be a
line.
little bit straighter, John. But the key here for the brushers is knowing exactly where they want to put this stone, and they're looking to get it top 12 kind of partially buried. Try and create that Christmas tree effect, so to speak.
No, right there's good.
Partially covering the one in the forefoot as well, and that looks pretty darn good.
Very nice shot there from Sterling Middleton, especially considering he was
Nice
maybe
sweep, guys.
throwing a rock that they thought was a bit of an issue.
Yeah, I think we got to do it
Poke that
again.
out and sit here.
It's tough.
So very nice shot there.
Yeah.
You can see lying
Problem
two
is, don't make
buried.
that. Don't have a lot of room.
Wow.
Make that. I might have a chance to go here.
Okay. Hack.
Yeah, hack.
So it looks like they're electing
Okay,
to
roll
make
it
a
back
play
in.
on this one in the house here, Melissa.
And it's taken a bit to have a buy-in, I think, from the team, and there's very good
Yeah.
reason. If you
Yeah.
miss this
Yeah.
shot, you're in a heap of trouble
Let
because
it
you still
go.
have those 2 guards. They thought maybe trying to peel
Let it
those
go.
guards, but again, Brent is
it
trying
go,
to
Nick.
set himself up to at least be able to score
Stop.
here. And right now,
Let it
it's
go.
proving to be a little difficult. So this is really close here for Jeff Richard.
Yep, go
It's a
good.
great
Great
shot from Jeff
shot.
Richard.
So nice.
Nice.
And it'll sit for
Well
shot stone, too.
executed.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Probably this way.
This will
3
go
or 5.
crazy.
I don't mind throwing control out.
Yeah, I like keeping it up a bit. I think that's good ice. You like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
Can't imagine
So
the
you-
difficulty on that shot that Jeff just threw, John. Just to go back. He could only see maybe a
Control, right on the
third of that stone, and you're throwing hack weight at it, so you expect it to curl as well. So extremely well thrown and extremely well managed.
Absolutely. I was just going to say, you can see there, these two teams have met once already in this
control, we're
provincial
trying to roll, we're
championship. They
trying to
met in
just-
the A final, which Jacques
I like
Gauthier
that
won
ice.
in a very tight contest, 9-8. Went to an extra end, and Jacques actually stole that extra end.
Easy.
Good weight.
Oh, it's
So just a
Easy.
control weight shot here for
Clean.
Whoa.
the
Clean.
skip from the Victoria
Whoa,
Curling
whoa.
Club.
Clean.
Al,
Just clean.
Looking to lie
Just
four,
Oh, good, guys. Nice weight.
and no problem there.
Remember I had that one that I called Sterling in out there?
Good.
good weight.
This one doesn't go crazy.
No.
Like yesterday, it was
Very gradual.
super gradual.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty gradual, eh? Yeah, should be.
Hasn't slowed down, right?
No.
So first rock here for Brent Pierce, trying to draw around everything. Jacques Gauthier lying the 4.
Well, he's pretty
Weight's
good.
good.
Okay, line's good. Top button.
Yeah,
Yep.
big shot here for sure.
Room.
Weight's really good.
If he ever gets
Line's
us
good.
into a great place, this
Room.
might be
Maybe-
what we
maybe
call
back.
a skips do.
Room.
So
Clean.
really
Back
important to
forward.
get this
Curl.
into
Back forward.
a
Curl.
really good spot here. It's not curling enough yet.
Oh, yeah, big shot.
Got to slow down. And
Wow.
I think blue might be shot. Well, Sterling indicating it's yellow.
Thanks, Sterling.
Yeah, we gotta sweep those. Like,
Yeah, whatever you see.
Let's try this, and the audible is.
Sure. So
Sounds
you wanna be
like
through it?
Alex Horvath may also owe the television
Big time.
station $500.
That's why.
Well, if we move this to
I
the
think
12 foot, he
next,
can't.
next time I'm just gonna grab.
I'm almost thinking that this is the shot.
Let's do that then.
Yeah.
We talked
Yep.
about it at dinner.
Okay, that's taken off. I gave you like.
I had a
here.
14.7
I
on
never
that.
see that being tight for me.
So it's
You
good.
see a little
speed
more?
there.
Maybe a hair. Sure, right there's good.
He threw his
So
draw.
having a look at it,
You want
John,
any floor?
I'm curious. There's two things
No,
that
I
could happen
think
here.
it's nice here. Yeah.
They could actually get to that yellow
Just
stone
straight
that's
draw.
potentially shot stone, and push it
Okay.
out.
Audible is
If
the
you
back,
do that,
but
the
I
max
think if we
obviously
make this
is
really good,
1
there's
for
no-
Brent Pierce. They are electing to throw it to top 4. I think more thinking in their mind maybe to try and steal. I would think that that's why they're throwing this shot.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe
And
audible-
you heard Jacques say to Sterling they talked about this at dinner. So Apparently, this is maybe something that they noticed in a previous game. I think, you know, one thing we know about Brent Pierce is he's an amazing drawer. So you're probably thinking if you come to the back, he's getting one for sure. So, yeah, I don't mind this call at all. You get it in the right spot, and you're looking pretty good for a steal.
Where are you? Line's good.
Yeah, I don't mind this call either, but I also think that, you know, an end plan here, a typical end plan would be to force your opposition to get a single. And so the only thing you don't want to do is, you know, if you have the opportunities to give them two. So that was the audible right there, is to try and get to the back one.
Yeah, good pro side miss there from Jacques Gauthier. So
Yeah.
Brent Pierce will need the full 4-foot to score one.
That same weight too much on the side?
I mean, you're just side of the 4. You don't have to get risky. Side of the 4-foot's fine.
I don't think so. No. That glid pretty good. Yeah. Over there. I think it's good. Yeah. Give us that speed, that should be close. Yep.
So in an end where they were chasing for the majority of it, Brent Pierce will need to navigate his way to the full 4-foot to score one.
Line's good.
And Meister and Colomea think that this might be a little light.
Come on, boys, gotta go. Really gotta go.
Got to make sure they get it there. He needs the full 4-foot.
Push, Nicky.
Can Meister and Colomea get it there?
No.
The brush.
What a brush.
And
Wow.
I think they just did. What a fantastic sweep from Meister and Colomea, putting every ounce of strength into that one. So Brent Pierce survives that by just an inch. But Jacques Gauthier will have a 1-point lead and the hammer when we come back. You are watching the BC Men's Provincial Final. Well, Melissa, I think safe to say that Jacques Gauthier feeling pretty good. The team looks excellent here through the first two ends. They lead 2-1.
Great start by this young team for sure, John, and you know they are playing very, very well to start this game off, and had an opportunity there. You know, we talked about that last shot of Jacques Gauthier's. He could have, you know, just froze to the one in the back and given Brent Pierce the draw, but he did elect maybe to try and get it top 4, but it did slip to the back, so great audible to get the second shot. But Brent Pierce is being incredible on his draws thus far that we know of this weekend. His brushers did not even let up for a second, and they took that from pillar to post.
Okay, long.
Yeah, let's go long.
Got to give a shout out to Jason Ginter's Rubik's Cube socks there. That was looking pretty good there. Love the sock game. And also got to give a shout out to CBC Sports and CBCSports.ca for carrying the streaming coverage of this game. They were kind enough to pick it up on YouTube and unlock it geographically so that our friends from around the world can watch this fantastic BC men's final. So we appreciate the support from CBC Sports and the whole team over there.
So Alex Horvath here, his first one did come up light. They were trying to draw around that center guard, and because it did come up light, Nick Meister threw up a second center guard, and again, we've seen this from Brent a number of times. This is how he generates offense, whether he's with or without hammer, and he forces his opposition to make these perfect shots. And this one might slide just a little heavy.
Just wait early if you can, guys.
Yeah, you don't need to kill that rock, guys.
Yeah, just a bit deep from Alex Horvath, and he's saying maybe he thought that Ginter and Middleton swept that a little early.
Yeah, not a great place for that rock of Alex's to wind up, but chance here now for Jared. Follow him down.
Pretty good weight.
Top
Close. Top 4. Weight's good. We're top 4 T.
Stay with it. Line real good. Doesn't need to curl. Doesn't need to curl. Does not need to curl. Straight, 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 straight. Good guys. Nice shot.
And
Terrific
nice
shot.
weight there, yeah, from Jared Colomea, and I think we may have to see Gauthier bail out here.
This one's just higher. I like it. Could you go across and clip both?
Yeah, but lots of time. If you hit ours first, you don't really do much. Well, let's try it. Give it a go. Feel.
Throw it well.
So maybe a chance for Jason Ginter to get all 3 of these guards moving.
No. Close.
Yep. Yes. Whoa.
Whoa!
Great shot.
Nice.
And indeed
What a
he
shot.
will.
Jason
Fantastic
Ginter, what an
shot.
incredible shot.
Beautiful, beautiful there from the young lad from Dawson Creek.
On the Chilliwack there.
And we'll take one more look at that one. Hitting it exactly where Jacques Gauthier called. Getting all 3 of those guards moving. Very nice.
Okay, line's fine.
Okay.
And I have to say,
That's the
Melissa,
curl.
definitely
Tight on
a nice nod to the north of BC as Sterling Middleton from Fort St. John and Jason Ginter from Dawson Creek. We know both of those communities support those 2 athletes and have supported them for a long time, and it's lovely to know that a provincial championship is truly inclusive of people from all over the province.
Just kind of cross it a bit.
Just the one, fine.
Yeah.
It is great to see, and Jason with his second rock here after making that phenomenal one on his first, trying to follow it up here.
No.
Whoa.
Yes!
Whoa.
Good.
And just
Nice
like that,
shot again.
2 fantastic shots from Jason Ginter.
Good call.
Oh, Jay.
And just in
And-
fairness, John, for Sterling, who does come from Fort St. John, he lived in the lower mainland for a long time, but Victoria has now stolen him and has adopted him as our own. So just FYI.
Oh yeah, of course, you got to get your
Top 4.
your Victoria shout out in there. Big surprise.
Absolutely.
Line's good.
Real good.
Yeah, Alex Horvath from Victoria as well, and
Little curl.
yeah, I know from
Straight.
acting as the 5th this week for Team CHEK. I know that Sterling at the Victoria Curling Club pretty much constantly, almost lives there at this point, and I know that he's very dedicated to the game and loves living in Victoria. So yes, definitely worthy of a shout out, and that is their home club too. So. So a run back called here for Sterling Middleton.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa.
No.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa! 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 Yes!
He's close. He's close.
And a nice shot there for Sterling. Unfortunately, just rolls off the button. I think probably into the
Get
open.
away with control.
Yeah, there we go. Good look at it there.
Yeah, that's one of those in-between shots for sure, John. Either they wanted to nose it and stick it right behind their guard, obviously, and if it was going to roll, they would have tried to roll it to that corner guard. So right in the middle, so great chance here now for Jeff to You got to hit and roll right back and actually roll it in behind the center guard.
Really hard, guys.
And that is not what Jeff wanted. Off the guard. We don't usually see Jeff miss like that.
No.
And
no,
after 2 great shots from Jason
want,
Ginter now, Melissa, a chance for Goche to lie to.
Top 8 depth, yeah. Just think this, if we make it, they're going to...
Yeah, a bit of a surprise there from Jeff, and I'm not sure if he was just a little bit tight. He did say afterwards that maybe the other turn would have been better, but that's hindsight now, so great chance here for Sterling.
Well.
That was my thought, but...
Okay, I like that then. Let's get the depth right, boys.
Yeah, I'll try to Christmas
right.
tree it a bit.
Yeah.
I think the speed will be similar to the
curl.
button here.
It should curl.
Yeah.
So what they originally were going to draw the open side. Why the decision to come around the corner guard here, Melissa?
Well, I think they're trying. They have 3 stones left, and I think if they can show half a stone here, there's maybe a slim chance of a 3 in play, and that's why they're trying this. You know, this late in the end, I think they could have easily just gone to the open side, John, like they originally called.
Keep going, keep going.
Because if you ever group your stones, like possibly is what's happening here, then you give your opposition an easy double to get out of this end, where you're, you know, where you pretty much have a 2 set up right now. So, yeah, not a great result there for Sterling for sure. And I don't think I really agreed with that shot. I think why not just this late in the end, just try and keep your 2 alive.
I mean, are you throwing firm? Or up normal? Yeah, I think that's pretty close. Yeah, just inch high.
How much air does he have?
Like that's good with firm.
3 inches? You could almost make it.
It's overlapped that way.
Yeah, you'd have to. Yeah, I don't think you can throw it hard enough. Double and roll to center.
Yeah. Okay. That would be preferred.
Yep.
Firm.
Firm.
So you heard there, Brent Pierce looking to get rid of both of these blues and roll his yellow to the center to make a hit and roll for Jacques Gauthier just that little bit more difficult. This is really curling. Jared Colomea got to hold this.
Nice.
And he will. So nice sweep there.
Nice.
Yep. Easy.
And I just want to make a point here, John, you know, just for the sake of making the point, is that, you know, you're playing, if your team Gauthier, you're playing against one of the best teams, obviously the defending champion. So when you have a chance, I mean, they swept and they held us, and they made a, you know, Brent making a great double here. But when you're playing against a defending champion like Brent Pierce, if your team Gauthier, you know, your first provincial final here, if you have a chance to put 2 on the board, I think that you would maybe want to take it. And just going back to that shot, that last shot of Sterling's, if you split the rings here, you're almost guaranteed your 2.
Yeah, we're trying to roll to the corner.
Yeah.
Same way as the first time's good, eh, boys?
Yeah.
So we'll see if Jacques Gauthier can get a roll here.
Weight's good.
Clean.
We're easy.
Close. Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Whoa.
Easy weight.
Whoa. Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yes. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Real nice. Set. Good shot. Good.
And a really good try there, but I think
weight,
it probably rolled a little too far, Melissa.
Nice weight, Jock.
I think it did. There's a, well, it's pretty good, John. I mean, you can see probably half to maybe half on that outside.
What do you
From
got?
the
Half?
left
3/4.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think just a heavy hack.
What do you think like that?
I think so. I think it's going to run a bit, and then as the weight comes off, it'll finish.
Yeah, I almost wonder, Melissa, if Brent could even,
think
with
with the
hack
right weight,
weight,
you
get
should be able to get a
inside this
pretty good
one and
finish.
actually force Gauthier
Yeah, I
here.
think so.
That's what I'm wondering too, because of where that guard's position. There's lots of room, and then, as Jeff just pointed out, it makes a big break after the hog line. So
light bump, yeah.
I think you could be right here, John.
Yeah, light bumper, yeah.
Yeah. Like it'll probably come down a little bit.
I think it will out here, yep.
Yeah. Once it starts to break.
Yeah. Be ready.
Yeah.
So final stone here for Brent Pierce in the third end. Potentially with a chance to force Goche if he makes a beauty.
Probably bored right now.
Clean! Yep!
Just bored.
Yep! Clean! Curl!
Whoa! Whoa!
Curl! Curl! Good.
Nice.
And it didn't quite finish as much as maybe they
Probably
thought,
will.
Melissa,
Didn't
and
come
I
down
think
time.
Jacques
Yeah.
will have a chance to blank here.
Nice call. That was tough. Oh, yeah. Hard shot. Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah, I agree with Jared. That was a very difficult shot, and they did think it was going to break a little bit more than it did, John. But great result there for Brent, and now Jacques Gauthier is going to attempt the blank.
Final stone.
Clean.
Yep.
Clean. Yep. No, you're good. You're good. Nice shot.
Good.
And no trouble on the blank. It was looking like a potential 2 for Jacques Gauthier, but they will end up settling for a couple zeros on the scoreboard. Gauthier will keep the hammer when we come back. You're watching the BC Men's Curling Final live from Chilliwack.
I think this is there. Closer to top 8.
No.
Welcome back,
Yeah, we're
curling
there,
fans.
Hold on.
No.
If you're back, be back in.
Wherever
No,
you're
we're not
watching,
back. We're
CHEK
just top
TV,
4.
Curl BC TV, CBC Sports. It's great to have you with us. And
Let's
Melissa, it has been a bit of a back and forth battle here. Teams exchanging hits. It did look like Jacques Gauthier maybe was going to have a chance to score 2 in that third end, but it just never quite came together.
No, and I think it just comes down to that call. I mean, if you make the call perfect, we're not really talking about it. And
Basically a guard.
if you make the shot perfect, sorry, and come around that corner guard. But unfortunately, it didn't curl as much as they want to, so left the double for Brent Pierce and eliminated the chance potentially of getting that 2 points on the board. So Gauthier does have hammer here now in the fourth end, still with a 1 point lead.
Doesn't need
So
a curl.
still in a pretty
Does not
good
need a
position.
curl. Needs to stay straight.
Line's good.
Get it here. Get it here, guys.
Get the tight guard.
Yep. Hard. Line's good. Get it here.
So this fourth end brought to you by Via Sport and the province of British Columbia, as well as Tourism British Columbia. We want to thank them for the support through grants that make these provincial championships possible.
Good with either.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's not the right side. They're just gonna beat us here, though. Let's do this.
Okay.
I like that more.
It's in the house. That one.
Throw it well.
I like Sterling there, John. He's very obviously easy going. He said, "Oh, I like that to the back of the rings when they made the first call," and then when it came around, he goes, "Oh, I actually like that better." So good on him for just supporting whatever his skip wants to call.
Just top 4 T line.
And this is really good because they know that Team Brent Pierce is going to draw around those 2 center guards, so probably better to get there first.
Think you're there. Think you're there. Okay. Good.
Wow.
Good audible, guys.
Yeah. That's so
So
different.
a little heavier than they might have wanted from Alex, but not. I don't think that's too bad of a spot, Melissa.
Okay. It's not bad.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so either. You know, it was a good audible as you heard. They wanted to take that back once they knew that it was a little on the heavy side. Definitely didn't want to leave that back button back 4, so great call there and great brush.
A little bit tight.
T-line.
Yeah, line.
Line
Oh,
only.
line's good. Line's good. Line's good.
So Jared
line's good.
Colomea
T-line.
will try to put this one where Alex did not, just in that top 4.
Back here.
No, it's back button.
Only T line now.
No. Go hard. It's coming off hard now. It's coming off real hard.
Hard boys.
Wow.
Came up
That
what?
dropped crazy.
Yeah.
Very nice touch there from Jared.
And you can see the difference there. Jeff made the call that was back button, and so they stopped brushing it, just kind of a light clean. And you can see how much the weight came off that, just in that 8 to 10 feet there. Great result there for Jared, however.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep. High. High.
Okay.
And that looked like it just jumped on them at the end.
Good throw. Tough one, Jay.
You like a long or?
Unfortunate
that?
for Jason Ginter.
Can you freeze that?
Just about
one
had
that
it.
way?
Well, either way, it doesn't matter. Sure.
You guys hate one more guard? That rock's pretty good.
Yeah, he may be able to play it.
Like, I think we just straight guard the blue right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm good with a long
bite
guard.
center almost.
It's got to be a long guard.
Okay. Can I have a sliver more? Okay, boys, 2 feet over the hog line.
They're over.
Got to be a 1.
We're probably closer to halfway.
No, then.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Line's good. It stops.
This is actually a very difficult shot, John, especially when the ice is running 15, 15 and a half between hog lines. You're trying to throw this just over the hog line, and we actually saw Jared hog one a couple of games ago. So pretty good result there.
Just good enough.
Yeah, you heard them say just good enough. Just enough separation to make this pretty difficult for Jason.
Throw it well.
No.
Close.
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Yep. High. High.
Oh, overstruck
Better.
Way better.
Okay. Good.
Very nice there from Jason Ginter
Very
once again.
good.
Very good.
Throwing those bullets.
Good job.
No, I
Plays,
to,
he does that so well.
Yeah.
So well, yeah, absolutely. You have to give a shout out to his fiance Danielle
maybe we freeze
Schmiemann, who
the
I
back
know
one
is
there, right?
watching this back in Alberta, and she tweeted at me that she's very stressed out right now. So
I bet she is.
Halfway.
we'll see her at
Halfway,
the
wait,
Alberta
swim in.
Scotties, which are coming up this week in Wetaskiwin.
Line's pretty good.
She's the third for Kelsey Rock.
No
Halfway.
overcurl. No.
Best of luck to
Oh,
them
line's
there.
fine.
And
Overcurl if anything.
I'm sure Jason will be
Needs to stop.
stressed out
Clean,
when
clean,
she's there
clean.
too. It's always easier to play than it is to watch, I think.
Yep. Pretty good.
Nice. Good
Good
job,
job,
Jeff.
Jeff.
And nice guard there from Jeff
Okay.
Richard.
Field. Just off nose.
And so Team Pierce continuing to be in control here. Lying the one without hammer.
Close. Close.
Okay.
Curl.
Good throw. Roll it off.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
And Sterling Middleton will run that one just by.
A little
So
higher. Oh, a little higher.
A little higher, they could chase it. But
still Pierce sitting
Yeah,
that
but
one.
little, not much.
that's okay.
That's the dilemma, really, when you're thinking about putting a guard up. If you put it too high, there's a chance the way the ice curls that your opposition will have a chance to dig out the one that's shot rock behind the guard.
Really
so
good.
Jeff put that one, you know, in a really good spot on the first one, so they just went straight up to peel it. So probably similar spot here, I would imagine. I don't think you want to be much tighter.
One more.
Stay with it, Jared. Stay with it, stay with it. Yep.
Good.
That looks really good.
Still good, eh?
Yeah, another great spot there for Jeff.
You try it this way.
Whatever you like.
This way is just easier. More natural. Feel.
Okay.
Seeing a nope.
Whoa.
Okay.
And once again, Sterling Middleton will drive that one by. So Team Pierce continuing to lie one.
Or else Toronto regardless. I gave you less than that, but like there.
Speed's good. Yeah. Guess we want to be kind of tighter now.
A little bit tighter now. Like,
Yeah.
if he makes the double now, you can nose the back. And
Yeah.
We have to have it enough that we can, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Same as Jeff's.
Yeah,
Yes.
same.
Sliding really well here.
Yeah, no longer than Jeff's, I don't think.
Yeah.
So another guard here for the defending BC champion. Down 2-1, but has been in firm control of this fourth end.
Very much so. And in fact, they may be, if they're not going to force, they could even set themselves up for the steal here. So
Halfway. Just halfway.
looking for a good guard placement here on Brent Pierce's
Speed's
first.
pretty good.
Curl a bit. Curl a bit.
Nick!
Curl!
Nick!
All the way, guys. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Trying to get a center line if they can here, John.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good.
Okay.
And nice finish there from
Nice
Colomea
brush.
and Meister.
Very good.
But yeah, it just might be a little deeper than Brent Pierce would have liked.
I kind of see the guard now that it's a little tighter.
I do too.
Like we can take a crack even at
I like this
7-2 and
I like-
maybe catch this.
Yeah, I like intern a little low.
Yeah, like I think 2/3 is going to be pretty close
Straight on the 7.
to getting all.
Yeah. Try
Yeah.
for the one on the 4-foot first.
Okay.
Deal.
Like 2/3?
Yeah. Basically where the broom is pretty close.
So Jacques Gauthier trying for the triple here, but most importantly, John, as you heard them, they want to get this one that's sitting in just outside the rings and the one on the 4-foot because their blue stone is currently second shot. So Jacques would love to make at least 2 of these go away.
Whoa. Whoa.
Round here?
Yep. Close. Yep.
Yeah!
Whoa.
Okay, not bad.
And they will sit for shot now at the back 8. I think they called an audible there. I think they were actually trying to hit that one in the top 12 first.
I agree.
They were,
Called
yes.
that audible there,
What are you
yeah.
thinking? Like, you're just moving it here, right?
Yeah.
Back on the back one.
Yeah.
Good force.
I think that's lots.
It's only just fully buried.
Yeah.
Get across the line.
There's a lot of break at the end though, Jeff. You don't like that for just through?
Feels max.
Looks.
Okay, well put it where you like. Put it where you like.
Yeah,
Fine.
I think it's max.
Yeah, I like this.
Just through?
For just through, I like this.
Back line? Okay.
We can hold it here.
Yeah.
So the idea here is to throw just through weight, as you heard them alluding to, and just push that blue one. I think they only have to move it a couple of inches to be line 3 after this shot, John, and that would obviously make Team Gauthier have to draw for their single to the 4-foot. And it's not that so much that you have to draw to the 4-foot; it's the fact that you're drawing against 3, so that just adds a little extra pressure. But
12 through.
Clean.
Just back
first off, Brent Pierce trying to tap that blue stone out.
Clean. Yep.
This is curling. Nick Meister trying to hold it. You got to get by that center guard. They are by. Now can they get to the back one and move it far enough? They will. Very nice shot from Brent Pierce and a great sweep from Nick Meister.
Nice sweep. Nice.
And so Jacques Gauthier will be forced to draw the 8-foot for one.
You want the same or a touch left?
Giving us is good.
Yeah.
You can see the difference in ice that both of these teams have taken. Brent, with that little extra rate, obviously took about a foot and a half less ice here than Jacques is taking on this particular shot. But the key here is to stay far away from that guard. And as you say, John, all he needs is full 8-foot, maybe bite of the 4.
Line's good.
Max?
I think we're just a touch light.
Go ahead then.
Line's fine.
We're top 8. It's good.
Close, Alex. It's curling a bit.
Hard.
Wait's good. We're top 8, top 4.
Can't hurt it for line, guys.
Wait don't lead. Line's good.
Line's
Top 4
good.
T.
Line's good.
15-1. Should be good. Top 4.
And no problem there for Jacques Gauthier. And so he will put 1 point up on the board. Brent Pierce will get the hammer back.
Same as you've been throwing.
When we come back, you are watching the BC Men's Provincial Curling Final live on CHEK. So we get a look here at Nick Meister throwing the first stone for Brent Pierce in end number 5. And Melissa, you got to think that fourth end, a really good feeling for Team Pierce, sort of the first end that they really had full control of in this game.
Oh, I would agree. They dominated that entire end, and they got to feel good now with, only being down 2, but with full control here with Hammer in the 5th end. They're going to try and do it the Pierce way, right? They're going to try probably to put up 2 guards again and see if they can use those corner guards. We've had a couple different ends, right, John? We've had an end that was dominated by Team Gauthier, and then this last end dominated by Team Pierce. So again, really back and forth with both of these teams. Just some great play out there.
Okay, we're tight. Good.
This 5th end is brought to you by Ice King, supplying world-class ice scraping equipment, high-quality blade sharpening, and curling rink equipment to curling clubs and ice makers across the globe.
I like that.
Thank you to Ice King for your support this week.
Tight line.
Little light.
Tight line. No. Tight line, go. Hard line, guys. Line's good. Hard line.
Trying to come around this corner guard. Oh, sorry, it's center guard, not corner, pardon me. Trying to get right to the face of that blue stone. And pretty darn good.
Yeah, very nice there from Nick Meister, former world junior champion.
Yeah, speed's running good on this side.
Yeah.
Well.
It's funny to see Alex Horvath and Nick Meister going against each other in this game, as both won world juniors in different years with Tyler Tardy and Sterling Middleton. Now competing against each other here in this BC men's final.
Tight. Tight's fine, guys.
Where is it now?
Stay down for line.
Feels close. No, you're right.
Where are you? Tight.
Might be in.
Keep going. Line's perfect.
So Middleton
Line's
and
perfect.
Horvath trying to
Line's good.
drag this one. They thought it was light out of Jason
Good.
Ginter's
Really
hand.
nice.
And that's a great brush from those two.
Wow.
Sweet, boys.
That
Nose?
was a good sweep and a
Just
good
up
judge,
nose?
Melissa. They really picked that up out of Jason's hand,
Just
that it was
up
a
nose,
little
roll
on the
for
light
quarter
side.
side.
that way?
Yeah.
Roll to a corner.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Normal?
Solid normal.
Okay.
Stay. Stay.
Okay. Big normal.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hard.
We'll let you. Not bad.
Not terrible.
Well,
So we know that Jared Colomeo was trying to roll that one to a corner guard. So that was sort of the only thing he didn't accomplish
2/3 of
there.
your
But
hands.
as they said, not terrible. Pierce lying one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a...
And there are not really any good angles at the moment for Team Gauthier either, so I actually think it's much better than terrible in my opinion. I think it actually ended up pretty
Still
good
don't
other
think
than
it's
it
that
left
good.
the center guard.
I thought light
But
actually.
the problem being now for Team Gauthier,
Where is
if they
it?
do get one buried around there really isn't any straight run
Where are
for
you?
Jared
Feels
on
close.
his next
Top
one,
eight.
and I think that's what they're worried about.
Hard line. Just on the top. Whoa,
We're
whoa,
like-
whoa, 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 whoa.
Top 12.
It's free to hear.
There.
There.
Little bump.
No bounce.
So that was a bit of an opportunity
That's
for
fine.
Jason
Yeah.
to try and
Not
get
bad.
that one fully buried, but great angle there now for plan B for that particular
thing.
rock.
Yeah, probably. Nose. Heel.
Okay.
So yeah, the angles. See, this is how you always know when the angles are really good for your opposition, because they're actually trying to lose their shot stone here.
Exactly.
Yep. 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 Go.
Hard. Hard.
Jeff Richard trying to hold this one.
That's not terrible.
And again, I do
think
sort
that's
of
pretty
agree.
good.
Not terrible. Is how I would rate that as well.
Not bad.
Terrible plus. I don't know. I think that's a fantastic shot.
Like hitting?
If
Yeah,
there's
worked
such a
out
thing.
very well.
So,
Have to.
think so, yeah.
Control.
Sure. That's good ice.
So Sterling Middleton
Control.
will
Yeah.
look to get rid of that Pierce shot stone and get some separation on the Blues. Need to stick this shooter around.
Wait, should be close. Clean.
Yep.
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 How'd it go?
Hard. Hard. Right
Hard.
up. Really hard.
This one's really curling out of his hand here. Wow.
I don't know if that picked
Looked
or
like it
what.
did.
Yeah. Good throw.
All right. Nice.
Wouldn't
But,
throw it any
uh,
different. I think Good that throw. grabbed.
I think that grabbed on
Yeah.
us, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We're
Yeah, that
hearing
ran
they
weird.
may have caught a little
Okay.
pick there, but worked out well.
Yeah,
They
it
didn't
was
get the
nice-
roll
nice
behind the
sweep
corner
ball.
guard,
It
but
was
some
good.
nice separation, Melissa.
Was thinking maybe this.
Yeah, like if
Yeah,
the
it worked
goal's a
out really
blank, we
well
do that.
actually for them.
Is the goal?
I
the
think that
blank?
guard is useless myself.
Like
All right.
we were trying.
Control or board?
Normal if I got to roll all the way over there.
I'd say just good control.
Just don't know why you asked.
Chuck just asked the question, or offers an information, and
Yep. Control.
Brent changes
Yep.
his mind. So Jeff's just wondering why he asked, I think.
Whoa.
But
Yep.
you
Yep.
know, either way, hit and roll towards the other blue stone. That's the key here.
Hard. Hard.
And that will just catch the nose. And yeah, it seemed like Jeff did not
Never
like
roll
the
enough.
call or the weight.
Yeah, like same weight.
so
I like
tough
same.
to make a shot when you don't even really like the call.
I like
But
same weight, guys.
Yeah. Control.
Too close, Jay.
the only thing here for Sterling Middleton is just avoiding the jam on that
Little more.
back blue.
Close to normal.
Yeah, lots of weight.
I liked it.
Clean. Yep. Clean. Clean. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. 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 Whoa.
No,
Good.
you're good. You're good.
What?
And they will avoid the jam indeed. So Gauthier continuing to lie
That's
too
just
here.
Way better.
Yeah. Nice sweep.
It's pretty good.
Or
You guys think that corner guard's useless, eh?
Well, I don't, but.
we could try to come around the corner. We only need to
Not
get
you
into the
guys.
8-foot.
Brent did.
We can try to come around the corner. We only have to get into the 8-foot.
Sure. You want to try it?
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's not that useless.
We only have to be top 8.
How's that?
They've only thrown run back.
Touch more.
So in fairness, John, the reason that Brent thinks that guard is useless is because it's right in the middle, halfway. The original call that was Nick's very first shot actually was that particular guard. And as we know, Brent likes to throw two, so you either got to be tight on your first and short on your second, or vice versa. But when you're in the middle, you can't really throw a second guard. And when you're that far out, also you have the chance of digging anything out that comes behind us. So I think that's why he's calling it useless, but still a guard.
Nice shot, Jeff.
I think that's as good as Jeff could have made that, over buried on the.
I agree.
On the other side, and they are shot.
That's a fantastic shot.
What do you got?
I do think we can, but we gotta get
16,
tight.
like nothing.
1/8 of a rock from the hack.
This way, right? Yeah.
Just through. On this side, though.
Yeah,
I know. I just don't.
I don't know if I'm
Don't
really
love that.
seeing this in turn.
I'm almost seeing this over that.
Sure. I think speed's pretty similar as it is to the button.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, it's that or around ours.
Yeah, whichever one you
could
like.
split.
I threw this already earlier.
Let's think about this. So we go wherever we go, he's falling.
We could jar
Guard. Like if he makes either one, we're guarding. It's just that this way can be for 3. If I make it good.
Whatever you like.
Which side you like? You guys like?
Probably the yellow.
Okay, I'm feeling that too.
Same. Yeah.
Okay, so where did I give you?
It looked.
Or
We had less than that on mine.
just
But I was
rip
also
this, then we
14-1.
only
I
give
was
This is
nice
my
heavy.
first thought.
That's good ice.
Min or max?
Min, maybe?
Or we
There you go.
split and
I think that's got to be close.
Okay.
I think this is a finishing spot.
It should, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like that.
So John, it
Min or
looks
max,
like
your
that
voice?
useless card, as I want to call it,
What's our max?
ended up pretty good, and Jeff Richard making a perfect draw around it. So Team Gochi has no option here now. They have to get one in.
Is there ever a
Because I think that yellow one might be shot. I didn't have a look at the overhead. Yeah, it is shot.
Yeah, yellow shot
So
for sure.
Yeah, so they need to get one in behind here.
Boys like the runner. I kind of feel that.
Yellow, yellow?
Yeah, even if we stuff it, we're shot, right?
That's a good point.
Yeah, I think the worst case scenario, we're going to have a piece
We're
of
going to
that
miss it big.
anywhere.
I don't think it's going to do anything. Take where you need.
Sure. This way,
If
hey?
we make
Yep.
it, it's really
Yep.
good.
Yeah, I don't
Make
mind
sure
this
we get
call.
the back one out of the jam.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't mind it either, actually.
I like
A little low.
Yeah, I think the problem for Jacques is if you miss the
Whisker
draw,
left.
like if you leave it out at all, Brent maybe gets set up for a 3. Whereas even if you miss this run, you're probably not going to be giving up 3. So I think it's the right
Correct.
call.
Yep. Good call by the front end there of Team
Gotta go.
Goche.
Yes! Gotta go!
Roll it.
Okay, it's fine.
And will not get the run, but does get rid of the guard.
Yeah,
Good.
that's fine. Yeah. Just keeps control.
You think so? Well, that's why I was thinking open though.
Yeah, that's what I like open.
Right,
Not-
open,
not around the
almost
corner.
open right here.
Unless you want to see him try the freeze.
Well, I think he's going to play the half rock double myself.
Okay, then I think you go center line back 8.
Well, it makes it easier.
Well, here. Just here. So try to here. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, there's thinner, right? Right, back, biting back 4.
Yeah. Bite the back 4.
So it looks like, Melissa, they're just deciding where to put it based on what might be the hardest for Jacques to make a double.
Top 8-foot?
Bite the back
That's
4.
correct.
Okay.
I think
They
pull
just
back
want to
eight.
keep
if
this
we go
rock
even top 8,
anywhere
I think
behind the
pull back
tee
eight.
line, really.
Yeah, just
Whatever.
Jacques
just
will
mix side of
likely
center
take
line.
a shot at the
behind the
double,
tee line
depending
and-
on
yeah.
where this rock
Okay,
is. But
back spot.
I think if you bring this
You can have a
back
shot on
8,
that one.
it's a, yeah, there you go. It's going to be a steep double. So you just want to make it as difficult as possible on Jacques Gauthier.
So first stone here for Brent Pierce. In end number 5, trying to
Not heavy. Gotta go.
tie this game
Gotta
up.
go.
Right to my broom.
Probably only T-line.
Come on, go. Yeah.
To my broom, boys. Right
Hard,
here.
Nick. Hard, Nick.
To my broom.
So Meister and Colomea
Hard, Nick.
trying to drag this one
Hard,
to make
Nick.
that
Hard,
double
hard,
as
hard,
hard as
hard.
possible.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
What incredible brushing. He dragged that a long way, John.
Just.
Yes,
we're
they
never in the back
certainly
outside
did.
of his hand. No.
But you can see there, it's there for the double, I think, for Goche.
Yeah, that's good. Third.
How's that look?
What's this, in or out?
In.
Sure, yeah, that's good ice.
Min or max?
I don't know, I think it's pretty much there.
Doesn't jam, does it?
No, gotta get unlucky for that.
You guys like this as opposed to the roll?
Yeah.
Yes. Like a thin half, third?
Yeah. Love it.
Let's go, boys.
I don't think there's
So a
any
big-
downside of taking this on, John. Sorry, I don't think there's any downside. I think you want to take the double on, absolutely. And, you know, if you only get one, you only get one, and the most you give up is 2. But if you make it, you're forcing your opposition to have to take a single.
So a big shot here for Jacques Goche, trying to keep the lead into the 5th end break. Needs a third rock double.
Close.
Yes.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard.
Jason Winter trying to hold this. Does he have it?
on,
Will
go
he
ahead,
move
go,
it
go, go.
far enough?
Okay.
No.
Not quite. So very, very close.
Good throw.
But not quite for Jacques Goche, and so it will be an open draw to the 8'4"
I still think I gave you guys enough rotation.
Yeah, you might have just decelled a little bit, but
I think same
everything's
with
fine.
a little bit of rotation.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys.
Yeah.
So final stone for Brent Pierce, a chance to even this game up at 3.
Doing a little bit better stuff out here.
We're never heavy.
We're T-line.
Okay. Clean it through here. Clean it through here.
Good shot.
And no mistake there by the veteran Brent Pierce, and so we're right back where we started. A tie game, and Goche will have the hammer when we come back from the 5th end break. We are going to throw it over to the CHEK studio to Jeff and Stacy and Elaine to break down the first half of the game for you. Over to you 3.
When I grow up, I want to be a superhero. I want to be a firefighter. I want to graduate university. I don't know what I want to be. I want to be an archaeologist. I want to be a scientist. Pilot, coach, carpenter. I'm going to be a curling champion.
Kids dream big. Your support will help them realize their dreams on and off the ice.
Okay, everybody, let's have a great show.
Jesse's gonna throw. Look out, Karen Masson. Got it.
There from Cole Pickup, who will pass it there to Jesse King, who scores again!
At West Shore Motorsports Park.
Cross in the box for Parmar, and she's done it. The opening goal.
Thanks so much, Stacy. We are here with Jacques Gauthier. And Jacques, I think the question on everybody's mind right now is, how are you feeling? Sounds like it was quite the last 36 hours for you.
Yeah, definitely a little better. I think if I was still under the ailments like yesterday, I wouldn't be here. So happy to have a great support team in those guys, you know, going out with 3 yesterday and taking care of business, and happy to be back today.
Well, it's great to see you back, Jacques. And so now heading into this last 5 of the provincial final, you've got Hammer in that all-important 6th end. How are you feeling, and what do you need to do to defeat this team?
More of the same. I mean, I think both teams are playing pretty well. We just need to stay within our realm and not push it too much. I think we're playing well. Every end so far we felt like I had a chance for a deuce. So kind of just stay in the advantage. Not push too hard, you know, it's just another game, and stay loose.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Jacques. We'll let you get prepared for the second half of the game here. Good luck the rest of the way. We're going to take a quick break here, and we will be back in this BC men's final, all tied up between Team Gauthier and Team Pierce.
Thanks, guys.
Probably got to make it curly. Yeah.
Line's good. Might even over curl.
Oh, line's good.
Okay.
Line's fine. Just real tight.
Stay with it, guys. Stay with it. Stay with it. Yep. Hard Jeff. Hard Jeff. Real good.
Hello, curling fans, and welcome back inside the Chilliwack Curling Club. The BC men's provincial final here between Team Jacques Gauthier and Team Brent Pierce. John Cullen alongside two-time Scotties champion Melissa Saligo. And Melissa, you know, we talked off the top about how we thought this might be a tight game, and that has lived up to the billing so far. We are all square.
Might be back for it.
Most definitely, and you know, we started this game with lots of rocks in play, but you know, as the ends progress, there's been a lot of runbacks being played and sort of more in the defense trying to clean things up because everyone's making such great shots. So it'll be a very, very interesting last 5 here, John.
As we get a nice look there at the team stats through 5, and you can see there the percentages absolutely fantastic. Nick Meister pitching a perfect game so far. Team Pierce sitting at 88% and Team Gauthier at 86%.
We're to it.
Just every player over 80%. It's exactly what we would expect from a provincial final.
Real good.
Big still, Jared.
A little heavy.
Line's good.
A little heavy.
No.
Line's real good right now.
Line's good.
Jared only.
Line's perfect.
Line's good. Just get it here. Just get
So
it
that
there.
first rock of
getting
Alex
good.
Horvath just sliding behind the tee line there. So Nick Meister being asked to follow him down and makes no mistake.
Very nice shot there from Nick Meister, and this sixth end is brought to you by CHEK TV. It's probably where you're watching this game right now. They have been a fantastic partner for Curl BC, broadcasting the men's and women's provincial championships for the last few years. It's been great to have them on board. Jeff, Stacy, Elaine, the whole crew at CHEK. They service everyone from Vancouver Island to the greater Vancouver area, and they're an independent, employee-owned TV station, and it's been fantastic to work with them here for these BC championships.
Good throw. You like that at all?
So Alex doing the old in-between routine there. A little heavy on his first one and a little light on his second.
Just the look on Alex's face tells you that he's not very happy with either of those two shots.
Tight guard's not the end of the world, eh?
Yeah. I think we're there.
Where?
We're top 8.
Oh, then.
Are we around it?
Yeah,
We're
we're
still going around it right now.
We're T-line. It's T-line. T-on zone. We're back. Yeah, freezing that one. Line only.
Stay with it.
Line only.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Yep.
Gotta stop. Heavy still.
Sit for line.
Wow.
All right,
Not
that's
bad.
Not bad.
That works.
Okay. Not bad.
And just a little deep there from Jared Colomea.
Good freeze.
Yeah, they were hoping that one would stop top 4 as well. So either corner freeze to that bluestone actually or come right around. So Jason Ginter now has an opportunity.
Line's good. A little bit of room.
Would love to get this one on its own top 4 fully buried, but if it doesn't, I think plan B here would be to freeze to those two youngsters that are sitting behind the tee line.
Wait's okay.
Switch and go. Switch and go.
Serious if you can.
Line's perfect, Alex. Yeah, bury it, boys.
Yep.
Good. Real nice.
And a nice spot there for Jason Ginter.
Yeah.
Good.
I've seen Jason make a lot of very hard run-throughs with extremely heavy weight there, and that's just showing off his draw skills as well. So great shot there by Jason.
It's good. T-line.
Really good weight.
Line's good.
T.
You got room.
It'll be up to Jared to follow that one down.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Make it good.
Nick, you're in. Go, Nick. You can. Yep. Carve it. Okay.
Real good.
Shot.
Well done.
And very nice touch there from Jared Colomea.
Boys. It's better.
I don't see much else. Okay. Unless you want to run this.
We get a look at
I like
that
just this for now. You can even just straight peel if you want.
accordion of rocks there.
Is there anything good with leaving a rock there?
What?
With playing the hit and roll, is there anything good with leaving that rock there?
Leaving this?
No, the hit and roll on the guard. Like your first
Oh, no,
call.
probably not.
Let's just rip that.
Yeah.
Or you want to try the runner?
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Trying to run, you got to get to this side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So electing to play the straight peel here, Melissa, I'm guessing that's because the angles in the house are pretty good for Jacques Gauthier right now?
Well, they're not bad for him, but they're, you know, there's a lot of yellow stones in there as well, so I think first and foremost, let's clear off the middle, and that's what their plan is, and then see what Brent Pierce elects to do.
Split center?
Yeah. Well,
and he's
you
going to throw another guard
blue.
up.
Yeah, I should
sure,
guard the blue.
Yeah.
You know, right now, I don't know if it's about good angles for Jacques Gauthier, but it is about trying to force for Team Pierce, trying to force Gauthier to actually have to take a single point here.
You're okay.
So they're trying to get this one to the center,
your
try and block a little bit of that blue
tight.
stone.
We're to your room. We're past it. Almost in. Real tight.
Shot.
Okay.
Perfect.
Not sure if Brent was saying that to his team or himself, but
whatever you like, Chuck.
that guard ends up in a pretty decent spot for Jeff Richard.
Yeah. Okay. I think so.
And they're just going to peel it.
Yeah, another straight peel here.
Clean.
Yep.
Hey, chew it out.
Shooter. No, you're good. You're good.
And nice shot there from Sterling Middleton. And we're going to see another guard here from Jeff Richard. And we should give a shout out here, Melissa, to Mike Merklinger and his entire ice crew here at the Chilliwack Curling Club for this fantastic surface. We've been watching it all week long, and
halfway this time.
really just like as close to arena conditions as you can get. It's been consistent, fast, a lot of curl. It's been just perfect.
Couldn't agree more, John. You can't ask for any better ice than what these players are on this week here in Chilliwack.
All the way, every inch, every inch, every inch, every inch.
I know Jamie from the Chilliwack Curling Club has been his assistant ice tech as well as the entire crew there, and yeah, they've been so good.
I don't think he's playing it on his first one. He could.
Could call a time if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that. Timeout.
All right, so Team Gauthier going to use the first of their 2 timeouts here and have a chat with 2000 world and Canadian champion Brian Mickey.
The freeze is good. We just got the margin for error is pretty small.
It's small. You can always just throw a guard on this side and say, leave him this. But I mean, we can't.
He's gonna make it, right?
What do you like, Brian? Well, I'd like to have this for 2.
Yeah.
But
so what do you think if we peel once more?
That was my thought.
We peel once more, what do you think he's going to do?
He has to guard.
I think he has to guard. If he
or he's playing tap, but he's risking us to
if he taps or running it. He's tapping on his last, for sure.
Can we make the yellow-blue with, or is that going to hurt us right now? Because right now
it's risky if we don't make it good.
Yeah, that's not good.
We can. Like if we miss it this way and leave it there.
I wasn't really in love with the draw, the first on Sterling's last here.
Yeah.
I wasn't in love.
I don't mind peeling. He's got to bring it in.
I agree.
If he wants to get shot.
Do you guys like that?
Yeah,
sure.
I agree.
Okay,
I agree.
let's go.
Okay.
Even on your first shot.
Throw the out turn again.
I don't know what he can do.
I think we still peel.
Yeah.
So a good chat there with Brian Mickey. Melissa, what did they decide here?
Same
I think they're gonna. I think they talked about peeling one more time. You know, the other option was to come in on the outturn side and try and corner freeze that yellow stone. But I think they've elected to peel here one more time, see what Brent does, and then if he doesn't put up a guard, if he actually comes into the rings, then they might be able to blast something on their next one.
Yeah, sometimes just delaying the end one more stone can be the right idea.
Clean, just clean. Yeah, you're good.
That's right, John, and I think that they're, you know, eventually they're going to think that Brent, and they're going to look at it right now, is the tap. So tap on yellow onto blue to get shot stone. But they do have that very important blue stone that's sitting in the top 8 right now.
You ever do this, Brent?
Well, that's what I was thinking, but
I was wondering if this is the play.
for now.
I mean, that gives him a chance to go around it, though. He can go around that, no problem.
He's sinking it.
Okay, what about here? What he, his 2 shots to score are either hammer this right here, stuff it.
I mean,
this jams, that spins far enough.
Here's not good if he can make the double.
My instinct was put it on the pinhole right beside the blue.
I mean, you got to be. I mean, you ever end up here,
it's disaster. I know.
It's a
You're
disaster,
freezing for your life.
Well, I mean, these are never going anywhere.
Yeah.
We're freezing to not give up 2.
Well, I mean, if you do go there, he makes the double.
And then you freeze.
It's still a tough 2.
Well, even if you go here and he makes a double and rolls away, and you go right here,
yeah,
it's a tough 1.
It's a tough 1.
Right?
Yeah.
So you're saying here?
Yeah, corner freeze it.
Okay. That's kind of what my gut was. I mean, I'm not in love with it, but.
Well, I don't mind it.
What do you think about there? Is that enough?
Yeah.
You like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we put it on the pinhole.
Well, you
right
can rub
beside
off
the blue.
forward
It's
to the here, and it's pretty good.
I think so. Like I said, even if we end up freezing our yellow, he blasts the double, then we can weld for shot.
Yeah.
With the out turn.
Okay. So try and just basically draw the button.
Like put it on the pinhole, yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's the simplistic view of it, right? Just put it on the pinhole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
Of course it
Put
is.
it
We've
on the
done it a
pinhole.
million times.
Yeah, exactly. So this is going to have to be very precise here from Brent Pierce to not give up a few to Team Gauthier.
Brent was a little concerned about throwing the shot originally because he's worried that he would have potentially set up a double
Tiny bit heavy.
for Team Gauthier. So as you say, precise shot.
Clean. Yep.
Heavy.
Room.
Good.
Room. Line's good. Top button.
Hard Nick. Go, Nick.
Nick Meister trying to drag this. The wheels are really coming off this one. Can they get it there?
Pretty good.
Good shot.
All right. And that's a little shy of where they wanted it.
Came down a bit.
Yeah, I think so. You lose our 1.
All right. Looks like Jacques
We
could
might,
probably run this blue into those 2 yellows, Melissa.
It's us sitting too, right? I don't see much else.
Me neither. I
think
like
it
this a
drags
lot.
off?
Like, let's get this one out of here.
Do you ever do we have to throw peel at it?
Well, not necessarily. It depends how far you want the 7 to go.
Depends if he's straight.
Just the harder we throw it, the farther the 1 goes, right? Off the
Sure, let's whatever weight you like.
I mean, I don't hate peel.
You threw peel here twice.
Peel on the nose.
Right on the
What's
nose.
the miss? A little low? Yeah, a little low.
Yeah, yeah, I like that.
Then it might actually miss a bit.
It'll touch it.
Yep.
Yeah, you like peel here, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
Right on the nose.
Okay.
How much is our back blue spinning? I think a lot, but I think if we know that our front blue's just sitting right there.
Okay, yeah. So bonk it right on the nose with peel?
Right on nose. Little low's okay.
So big shot here for Jacques Gauthier to potentially set himself up here for a multiple point in, but first and foremost, he needs to hit this rock right on the nose to try and get both of those yellows spilling, John.
Whoa, yep.
That big shot here.
Real close. Good shot.
Real good.
And that blue did spin a little bit further than they maybe would have liked, but it is Gauthier lying the 1.
Well, I think this way.
Real good.
This
Take
way.
another look
Really
at that.
nice
to get
shot.
in here, never.
Are we shot if we're to it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So gets them both, and just with that big weight, that blue one spins off.
Like that.
Yeah.
But I think the same weight's really close.
Yeah, I think we can just sweep it a little better.
Yeah. Just freeze our back one's fine?
Yep.
Okay.
You heard them say, John, if they can freeze to this back stone, they would actually be shot rock, and I'm not sure if Jacques Gauthier would actually have the opportunity to get a second point by any means. So
Like the weight.
big shot here for Brent Pierce to try and take this end
Weight's
away
good.
from Jacques.
Line's good.
Line only now.
Line only.
Whoa, you can wait. T-line, back T, clean.
We're
Yep.
for the good weight. Whoa.
So looking for the freeze here with his last, Brent Pierce.
Weight's perfect.
No, gotta stop.
trying not to give up a pair. And that will slide just a little bit deep. And so I don't know here, Melissa. I mean, there'll be a draw for 2, but is there a slam for 3 or 4?
I see it if you like it, but I'm also fine with the draw.
Really?
You can't quite see all of that yellow
It's only for
stone.
2 if we catch our 1.
That's the only thing, yeah.
Whatever you like.
Rock, yeah.
What do you guys like? I think
Can
I
we
can
get all 3?
Sorry. Can you get them all?
Think so?
Yeah.
We're really close to killing this too, though.
You have 2/3 of it.
It's more than we need.
Whatever you like.
If we hit half, what happens?
Should we get it?
Yep.
Do you like it?
Whatever you see, yeah.
Just as easy as the
If
draw.
you think it goes
Probably
easy,
lose
I
our
like
own
it.
and we get 2, eh?
I do,
Okay,
but
play for it over the top.
sure.
Do it.
So this is
Half
a
rock.
big decision here, Melissa.
Like
You
half,
like this
yeah.
call rather than just drawing for 2?
Half's pretty close.
I'm a conservative kind of gal. You know, when again, I think I said it earlier in the broadcast. If you have a draw for 2, I like taking the draw for 2. But you know, right from the get-go, the minute that rock stopped of Brent Pierce's, Sterling said, "I see it." Jacques said he sees it. The front end sees it. So, absolutely, they're going to take it on.
So final stone here for Jacques Gauthier in the sticks, then may have a chance
close,
to double up Brent Pierce.
Whoa!
If he can get all 3 yellows going, does he have it?
Sit.
Good shot.
Good shot.
And unfortunately, his shooter will roll out. So a really great
I think that
shot
was
from
always
Jacques
happening.
Gauthier, but
Yeah.
don't get the 3, but they do get the 2. A fantastic
Nice
shot
shot.
from the skipper.
Wonderful shot.
Really
And Gauthier will get their 2-point lead back. Brent Pierce will have the hammer when we come back. You are watching the finals of the BC Men's Curling Championships live from Chilliwack.
So pretty good.
Line's pretty good.
Where are you? Half, just past half.
Well, Melissa, what an
Georgia.
explosive end to end number 6. Jacques Gauthier looking for the triple. He found it, but just unfortunately could not stick that shooter, though I'm sure he'll still be thrilled to get 2 points on the board.
Oh, I couldn't agree more. You know, they thought maybe there was a chance, and here we see him. He's throwing peel here, so you know there's going to be a lot of action on your shooter. So he hits it pretty much where he wants to, but it just catches that blue, and they thought maybe it would go past, but you know, still gets the deuce on the board, and that's a crucial 2 points.
You have to.
Back forward?
Yeah, always
No,
nice
just
to
keep-
come out of the
top
5th
four.
end break with 2 points, and Jacques Gauthier does that
Go ahead,
with
Jake.
style there. Why
Hard
draw
Jake,
for
hard
1
Jake,
when you
hard
can
Jake.
explode the, or sorry, draw for 2 when you can explode the whole house and get 2 anyway. That's what I always say.
Like the other side.
This 7th end brought to you by Bel Air Direct, home insurance that fits your lifestyle.
So I think, John, this is one of the first times a little change in tactic here. Usually we see Brent Pierce put the double guard, corner guard on the single side, and now they're putting a guard on either side. So trying to change things up a little.
Okay, not bad.
Great guard on this guy.
No, No, I think it's sliding okay.
Nick doesn't seem happy with that one. It seems okay to me.
Clock there. 2/3, weight's good.
Line's good, just cross center.
It's not
Little early if you can.
No, line's fine.
Okay, we're just to your broom.
Line's great.
Tight.
You're just past your broom.
We're over curling a little bit.
No, we're kind of there. Sit. Good.
Okay.
Good.
Nice shot.
It will go maybe a little deeper than they would have liked, but it is still Goche lying the
That
pair.
slid really well.
Yeah.
You're not going to roll on.
I got scared by Alex's pair there. It just looked like.
But you can make that double with normal
No, I might.
and stay.
Yeah.
Normal?
Yeah, normal. It's like 3/4.
Okay.
Thick 3/4. Actually, thin 7/8.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Normal.
Close. Close.
Trying the double and roll here behind the corner guard, John.
Yep.
Oh. Shot.
Got one, got two. Can they get it on the rings?
What a shot.
Yep. Absolutely fantastic from Jared Colomea.
That is a beauty.
Like it.
Love that sort of softer peel weight. Gets rid of both blues and just rolls that yellow on the ring. So Jason Ginter forced into the chase here.
Big.
Firm. Heavy.
Control.
Lots of weight.
Green.
Control.
Whoa!
Whoa, off. Alex.
No, Alex!
Hard, Alex.
Close for the roll.
Big roll, big roll.
Hard!
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, and a nice shot there from Jason Ginter to respond.
Well, hit and roll behind the corner is pretty good.
Just get one buried.
Can you throw control at it or no?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Just make sure we get under. Double's not the most important.
Yeah.
Great point there by Jeff Richard. This is all about where your shooter lands. You want to get the hit and roll. If you catch the double, that's a great bonus, but this is all about getting this rock buried behind your corner guard.
It's good.
Trying to get yourself set up for two here.
Close.
No, Nick.
Nick.
No.
Real good.
Nice shot.
Real good.
Nice shot, Jared.
Leave it there.
Perfect. Oh yeah, we're good.
That's real good.
Nice shot.
What a shot
Great.
by Jared.
Yeah, great
Like
pair of
half the
stones
board
there
here.
from Jared
Hack looks
Colomea.
good.
Okay. Hack.
That
I
blue
think
will
this will
just
come up pretty
bite
good
in the
at
back
the
of the
end.
rings, so
Yeah.
Sterling Middleton would love to stick here. Potentially keep the force on.
This is a tough shot.
Heavy half.
You can see maybe 3/4, 7/8 to the stone.
Weight's good.
Weight's good.
Close.
Alex!
No. Yeah,
Hit
Alex.
it.
Alex.
Hit it, Alex. Come on.
Hard, Alex.
We're gonna need help.
Hard, Alex.
On the yellow. On the yellow.
Follow the yellow. Yeah, nice shots, really.
Okay, that's good.
Good.
Okay.
So Jason Ginter will get that one
Just a hair
to
firm,
disappear out of the back
Good
of the
height.
house, but now a chance, Melissa, for Brent Pierce to use these corners.
Okay, through that one there, it was just top 12.
And that's exactly right. This is what he's been setting up for here with that hit and roll out by Sterling. This is a great opportunity now for Jeff.
Little
Love
bit
to get
tight.
this fully buried.
Weight's pretty good.
Top 8.
Little bit tight.
4 rocks remaining here and 2 corner guards. They're in pretty good shape here to try and set up a deuce.
Yep.
Top 12, top 8.
Gotta go for line. Hard. Okay, no, Nick, you can go in now.
I think so. Gotta go for weight.
Yeah,
Yep.
Go,
Keep
Jared.
going. Keep going.
Gotta go every inch.
Keep going.
Every inch.
Keep going.
Every inch.
Good rush, guys. Well done.
Nice shot.
Perfect.
Nice sweep there from Nick and
go.
Jared, and
Yeah.
another great draw around a corner
Just a-
from Jeff
just a hair
Richard.
low.
So Sterling Middleton will be forced into the run back. You can see there that yellow is dead buried.
Yep.
Yeah! Hard!
Whoa!
Attaboy.
Nice.
What a shot.
And nice run back there from Sterling Middleton.
Nice sweep.
What a great response shot
good.
from
Nice.
Sterling as Jeff Richard made his perfect, and
Yeah.
Like that, you want the same one.
responding with
I
that.
like that, but let's get her to the tee line. Make it a little longer.
Weight's better.
A little more.
Whoa.
Touch more, not much more.
Changing turns here,
A lot of room.
John, mostly because they want to come around their own guard. They don't really want to come around the opposition and have, give Goche the opportunity to run their own back.
All the way. Never off. Never off.
That's why they're coming around their yellow guard.
Never off. Never off. Never off. Never off. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
And I do think this will be accessible here for Jacques Goche, Melissa.
Okay. My first thought was here. Yeah, I think so. You like that?
And once we get a look at it, I think you can at least see, you can almost see all, I would say. Nice hack weight. You should be able to get right to the face.
Yeah, like hack or more. I think hack's a little more sweeper friendly, eh?
Hack, we're trying to go inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like nose.
Nose is fine? Yeah.
I like that, Alex. Looks maxy.
I think it's close.
I like the ice.
A little more gradual on this side than that way, but.
I think that's max or min?
Max.
What's your last?
Sure.
In the center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No faster?
No faster.
No.
Okay.
So hack weight here, John, and they talked about rolling under. And I'm not sure I fully agree with that. You know, if you roll under, you're around the tee line. There's an opportunity for Brent Pierce to be able to freeze it and be shot stone. So we'll see what happens here. Nose is pretty good as well.
Okay, gotta go.
Straight.
Okay.
Good shot.
Nice shot, guys.
And it will nose.
A touch under and higher, this comes into play, right?
Well, yeah,
good way.
I think we played hit.
Wasn't
Played
firm.
bumper with the
Good-
arm. Good
call,
hack.
guys.
Good hack with that. What do you think they're, Jeff? You think it'll hold?
throw.
Hack?
We'll have Dow Jared throw his.
He threw like control on it. I mean,
He curled a bit, right?
Yeah, I think it'll curl. Is that enough? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, nice
Can
hack.
I get away with center?
Yeah, I think so. Good hack. I think if you're on the light side of hack, we're tight.
So I can throw a bumper. There's enough room.
Just good solid hack to bump. Yeah, like.
Solid hack.
Yeah.
It's pretty much in the same spot I think it was for Jacques Goche and his first one there, John. And now Brent wants to play this a little on the aggressive side to really try and get this under the corner guard. Still a chance here for a potential 2 on the board if he can make a good roll here.
So first stone here for Brent Pierce in
Yep.
the 7th. Trying hard to manufacture a 2.
Whoa! Jared!
And this needs to curl.
Took a while to get off the center line.
Yep. All right, keep going.
And that will not even get close, unfortunately, for Team Pierce.
Yeah. Let's throw control with almost that same ice.
And so I guess, Melissa, for Jacques Goche, just looking to stick around here, and you got yourself a force.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely. You know, just anywhere. Just make sure that your shooter stays in the rings.
A little less. I like less, yeah.
It's gonna curl, but I think with control it'll be more gradual.
Yeah. If anything,
This would be a small victory here if Jacques Goche could ever force Team Pierce in this end. And that is where we are headed at the moment. So, hit stick here for Jacques Goche on his last stone.
Good weight.
Weight's good.
Clean. Yep.
Yeah.
Hard. Hard. Gotta go.
Jason Ginter trying to hold
really
this.
Gotta go. Right to it.
Got to make sure you stick around. And a nice
Great
sweep there
brush
from Jason Ginter. And so indeed, Brent Pierce will be forced to draw to the forefoot for a single point here.
Good brush, eh?
And as you said, Melissa, having a 1-point lead in the hammer in the 8th end is a great place to be if you're Jacques Goche.
Oh, they'll be very, very pleased with that for sure. And they played a terrific end here. Some great shots. Great shots by both teams, actually. And just unfortunate for Brent on his first one that one just didn't come off the center line enough, and maybe threw an extra couple feet of weight and it hung out on him. So huge shot here, obviously, just needs full 8 foot.
Final stone for Brent Pierce in the 7th end.
T-line.
Not curling, not curling yet.
Watch
Watch it. Watch it. The line's okay.
It's fine. We're T-line.
Okay, clean it then. Clean it. Line's fine.
And no mistake for the veteran from the Royal City Curling Club, but it will be a very nice result for Team Gauthier. They will have the hammer and a 1-point lead when we come back. You're watching the BC Men's Curling Provincial Final live on CHEK.
Curl to get to the line, but there it goes.
We'll get there.
That's it, guys.
Hello, curling fans. We are here in the Chilliwack Curling Club for the men's final. And Melissa, this could be the start of something good here for Team Gauthier. They've got the hammer and they've got a 1-point lead here in the all-important 8th end.
room right now, boys. Top goal. Yep.
When you look at all aspects of this game, for sure, John, everything is pointing right now towards Team Gauthier, as you just mentioned. They have the hammer. It's that very, very important 8th end where they have the 2 hammers to 1. They've got a 1-point lead, so everything is swinging to their side at the moment. But as we know, Brent Pierce, you can never count him out. He is such a great shot maker.
Really?
Unless you want to throw another one.
He's
long, I think.
Yeah, and he's never going to let you go without a fight.
Okay.
And, so we're going to see what happens here.
It's all in.
Yeah, we've seen this week from Brent Pierce. He has been down 2 in the 10th end 3 different times, and twice he has scored 2 in 10 and then stolen the extra. And last night he was down 2 to Jim Cotter in the 10th and scored 3. So, yeah, absolutely no quit in that team.
Yep, hard, Jeff. Hard.
And so you heard Jeff Richards say, Melissa, with Nick Meister throwing the double guard here, they are going for it.
And very interesting. I mean, Nick's been playing outstanding as we know, and pretty much everyone, as we saw the stats earlier, everyone is playing very, very well. But I think Brent is feeling with only getting that 1 in the fast end, he does have to maybe try and put some more pressure on these young guns here and see if he can get a mistake out of them here in the 8th or 9th end.
No.
Good. Nice shot.
Good.
Nope.
Nice shot.
Nope.
That was clear.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Great shot from Alex Horvath.
You got to move it at least.
This 8th end is brought to you by Best Western, with more than 200 hotels across Canada. There's many, many great places to stay with Best Western across this country. And we thank them for their support of both the men's and ladies BC Provincial Championships.
Back 8. Close. Back 8. Almost back 12.
Jeff, you're going to have to go.
So you hear the weight call, back 8, back 12. That's what they were calling, but they're trying to get to the face of that blue one and tap the second blue one, that's top button, right to the back here if they can.
Nice shot, Jared.
That's a really great shot.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we saw Jared Colomea make 2 fantastic shots last end and follows it up with another good one here. And so we'll see Jason Ginter peel this top yellow.
Oh,
Clean. Just
no. Clean.
Oh.
Good. I got
Just
it.
a straight peel on the top one.
I got it.
No problem there
Good.
for Jason Ginter.
It'll kill it both.
I think we put it back.
Couple times. We got time. Want to talk about it?
Sure. Not at.
It's only your
Yeah,
second.
I think it's just.
At least
What?
Yeah.
No, no. I think it's just a
Might do it.
couple long guards.
We're
We're
throw it
probably,
on the guard for
probably making that yellow
As
tap
long as we
again.
keep putting the guard up, they're
Try
gonna
and
keep
build
doing
a
it.
pocket
I
at the
think
back of the
so.
button.
We're saying we
He
can't make
probably
this freeze
like we
because
could never get across
blue
it,
goes right onto it.
right? And then push it
we have
back, and then
freeze
we can
on
hook
the
this way.
Yeah, like we have
He's,
to cross
he's
it.
probably running the
I
guard.
mean, it's totally
He's going to peel probably in the next one for sure, but then he's going to go in. He's gonna
I
say,
don't
"Okay,
think
go
he's
in."
going in at all.
You don't think so?
No chance.
I'll tell you, man, I'm not sold on that.
I don't see them drawing at all. I think Coach Mickey would be calling a timeout faster than you can imagine if they're not running this back.
I don't think it matters. I think he's calling the game, but
I think we want them to draw, don't we?
well,
Like, how do you see it? stealing?
I'd rather them draw than throw beaners all night.
How do you see the steal happening?
I don't see a steal, but I see the force.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Guard.
So I guess they decided to guard.
Quite the interesting conversation, I do admit. You know, I don't think Brent's on the same page as Jeff right now, and you know, Jeff is very adamant that Team Gochi isn't going to draw.
It's an
As he
overcurl for
says,
sure.
Coach Mickey wouldn't let them draw,
We're real
but
close to that yellow.
you know, the key here is, as you said, as Jeff said, you want to try and force Team Gochi into a single point here in the 8th end.
a little bit.
And so I don't think it's a bad idea to throw a couple more guards and let them throw some peels, but
Looks like
so.
2/3 on the left one.
2/3.
that one over curled, unfortunately, so there's a chance to get them both.
Well.
Oh. No.
Yep. Yep.
No.
Yep.
Other
Yep.
way.
Yep. That's fine, Jay.
Okay, it's fine.
And Jason
Good.
will settle for the single peel there.
That's good.
Tap it back button. Like tap the, move that back button, they take a rip at the guard, then at least we got a pocket.
He's going to rip it into everything, right?
Might get a force out of it.
Blank and force and 9 might not be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to move this back.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Try and get
Back, you got to throw almost like back 12.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
back
being
12
down
on
2
your
in the
hand.
10th has actually worked out quite well for Team Pierce this week. So I think maybe
Very
Jeff
much.
pulling on that in his brain. Oh, well, you know, if we
Back 12.
blank here and then
Clean.
force them in 9, that could
almost
be a
through.
decent spot to
Clean.
be in.
We're through. Yep.
Back line.
Yes. Whoa. Yes. Whoa. Just through. Whoa.
Just trying the tap here, trying to create a pocket behind the
shots.
T line.
And that is exactly what they do.
Top 4.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And so this is the
Same as
shot
I've been
that
throwing
Jeff
again.
Richard thought
Yeah.
they would not do,
Make it good here.
which is draw into the 4-foot. And it doesn't seem like Brian Mickey is running out there to lay in the middle of the ice and tell them they can't do it. So I guess we'll see how it works out.
Well, it is interesting, and I get why
like it a
Jeff was
lot.
saying that, but
Line's
the
good.
reason that
Take a
Team
look,
Gochi
Jay.
is elected to do this,
forward.
I would
Top
imagine, is
forward, just
because
block.
the way the
Under the
yellow
top.
guards have lined up, they're
you, Jay.
not
Curl a
really
little
doing Team Pierce any
Lots
favors.
of runners.
You really
Let's
can't
run it.
tap it up anymore, so
Tons
they
of
want to
room.
beat Team Pierce to the punch here, and that's why they're electing
Alex.
to throw this
Yep,
one
yep,
top
yep,
4,
yep,
top
yep,
button.
yep, yep,
for now.
yep,
Try and
yep,
get as buried
your
as
shot.
they can.
That's a great spot
good.
there
I
think you
from
throw a bumper,
Sterling
Jeff.
Middleton.
I was thinking nose with Hack, yeah.
Well, Hack's not even going to get anything out.
We don't really need to. We got to leave that one in the top of the, I think it's more important we leave my shooter in the top of the 8-foot, isn't it?
Yeah.
If I throw a bumper and just jam it and roll away, we don't do anything.
Okay, Hack.
Yeah.
Good hack, yeah.
Just try and get to nose.
Yeah, like 7/8.
I mean, all I got to do is like get to the nose, kill
How's that
those
look?
two, right?
Does that look all right?
Yeah.
So you heard Jeff there wants to get to the
Hack.
nose of that blue stone just
Hack.
thrown by
Wait's
Sterling.
good. Yep.
And try and push those other two
Whoa.
blue ones out of the forfeit area
Hack.
for sure. They may not go out of the ring.
Whoa. 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 Girl. Nick. Girl.
Yeah, just trying to build the blue wall back there.
Real nice.
Nice.
Great shot.
Real nice.
It's beauty.
And that is,
Because now that-
quite good
that-
from
that
Jeff Richard.
drag
Moves
goes
that blue
Very
far
good.
enough that it is not in there for third, fourth, or fifth shot.
Get it in here.
We can, yeah.
What else you see? Peel.
Is there any run?
Right on the nose. Be our only one.
That was my first thought, but I'm fine with either.
Not opposed to it.
Like to if we nose,
Nose, don't they just freeze?
Yeah.
What do you guys like?
Could rip the guard over the top.
Come take a look quick.
Kill one of those other yellow ones.
Yeah, I think
I think
so.
this might be a good
I just
idea
don't
to
want
go
the
ahead
yellow
and have a
flag
look.
to play at all. is the
It
only
doesn't.
thing.
Let's try not to leave
Even
the
though
guard.
those yellows aren't lined up
Hit
very
on this
well, I
side,
really
this
don't
is
think
it, but
Goche is in a
That's what Al was
great
saying.
position at
Hit
the
two
moment here.
thirds
You
here.
get both.
Nothing good like this, I guess. He's
I
just
don't know,
freezing.
like, you can get if you can get two of them and the shooter gone,
You need the shooter.
he has to make it.
I don't hate it.
They've made
Like
every
nose or hair low.
Uh,
We're two, hey?
that one
We're
where we had
two.
a chance to double.
Could do here.
That was my first
But then
thought,
he does
but
that.
I'm fine with either or.
What do you guys like?
Is the yellow guard into the two yellows any good?
Yeah. I don't want to go across the top. Like I think you want to do this.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's just try to get the shooter out of the way.
Get the shooter out of there. Yep.
Yeah.
What are we doing then? A hair low?
Yep.
Outturn?
Outturn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the outturn's the one.
7/8.
Yeah.
You like this call, Melissa?
Guys like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Me too.
Yes and no. I mean, I think
That's
that they
good
have to
oversight
play
there.
this because right now it's, you know, is as I said earlier, it's not favorable for Team Goche at the moment, even though they're line two. But Team Pierce was looking to build that wall behind the T line, and that's exactly what they've done. So this could go wrong many ways. So
Whoa.
very, very precise shot here, trying to get things going.
Great shot.
Real good.
Good.
And that is
That's
a
really
great
good.
shot by Sterling.
Really good, yes.
Wow.
From Sterling Middleton, exactly where he needed to hit that.
Couldn't get the shooter going.
Anymore because
Does open a freeze here, though,
this
for
would
Brent.
go, and that's probably going to stay.
And they knew that.
We've also got
They
this
knew
52,
that was
right?
going to
So-
happen, John. And if you see, you know, if you can see how he hit this, he hit it absolutely perfect. But you can see where the shooter is. It actually rolls tiny bit to the right-hand side, so it's perfectly covering that yellow stone now, I would think. So there is a chance here for Brent Pierce to follow through with his plan, freeze on top,
Just kind of came down here
and
in 6, but I
potentially
think we can still
force
get that there.
Goche to a single point.
That's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because it kind of died on you. I just don't
It did, but I think we'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big shot here for Brent. He's got to be close with this one, or it could be a big end for Goche, already lying two.
You got a little room.
Okay. Weight's really good.
Like the weight. Like to go a bit.
Weight's
Curl
really
if you're
good.
going.
Hard line.
Curl if you're going.
Hard line. I want to go wait a bit.
Oh, you got to curl. Curl and go. Curl and go.
Go, Jared.
Curl and
Jared
go.
Colomea trying to bring this
Hard!
one right to the face.
Hard.
And just a hair short.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean the blue one?
Yeah, like we missed the four.
Real good.
But when you look at the overhead, John, I would say that's a pretty good shot.
Whatever you see, Jack. I'm fine with either.
I was run double or pick.
Whatever you like.
Yeah, either one.
Let's think this through. Okay, if I'm thick on here, he's just walking another one. If I just peel, what's he doing? He's getting in here.
Yep, he is.
This isn't easy. Half rock.
I think that's a fantastic shot.
No, we got to be thinner than that.
Result there for Brent Pierce.
We got to be like, I'm seeing a quarter.
Okay, let's try that.
Let's do that, yeah. Yeah, mine just ran nice here.
Only other shot is, no, I like this.
This is it, yep.
So they're going to try to pick this, Melissa?
Smooth?
I think that's what they said. There's what, about there's about an inch difference, I think, between the two stones, but this is a difficult shot.
Okay.
To pick, is he trying to pick this clean?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I think
yeah,
you'd probably be trying to get rid of at least one of your back blues because you don't want to give Brent the same shot again.
Correct. Yeah, that's a good point. So
easy. Close. Whoa. No.
Yep.
Nothing at all from Horvath and Ginter. And that is very nice from Jacques Gauthier.
Nice.
Moves
My
that
goodness,
blue
there was
just far enough.
Never a doubt.
What's that?
Nice roll.
Yeah.
Good one.
not a lot of talk on that one.
Just watching.
John, as they waited and watched, as that just made its move at the very end there.
And really perfect,
look at
Melissa,
that.
moving that blue back into a spot where it could potentially be third shot if Brent doesn't make this good, and also makes this freeze for Brent a lot harder. So really just a perfect shot from Jacques Gauthier, well managed as well by Sterling Middleton. And so we'll see if Brent Pierce can get this freeze in there. This is a critical shot at a critical time here in end number 8.
T-line, little tighter line. Whoa, whoa,
Okay.
whoa.
A little more. Line only.
Whoa, whoa.
Weight's pretty
Room.
good.
Back 4.
Whoa.
Weight's really good.
Line's good. Whoa, you got room.
It's got a curl.
This does look like a
Right on
little
it.
bit more weight.
Got a curl.
I think we're all there.
Need this one to slow down.
Nice shot, Brent.
Nice.
Nice
Yeah,
shot.
That's very nice. Nestling right on the corner of that blue.
A little bit.
Nice shot.
I'm seeing the draw.
Clocked a 14.6 untouched.
Make sure he's taking off.
Think we're losing any?
Not really.
No?
Yep, looks good. Throw it well.
And so Jacques Gauthier with no choice but to follow Brent down for the single.
You want the same as 4?
Same you've been giving it. Yeah.
That was a huge shot,
no
as you
faster?
said, by Brent Pierce. Almost
Like that ice?
definitely saved the end and potentially the game here, as they're going to force
Easier, easier.
Jacques Gauthier to make a relatively difficult shot for one, but he just needs to follow Brent Pierce down.
Yeah, Jacques hasn't had to throw a draw in a while, so
No.
we'll see if he can find his weight again here. Final stone in end number 8. Trying to
Line's
avoid
good.
the steal here is
Where's the
Jacques
weight?
Gauthier.
Just
And
keep.
Horvath and Ginter calling light out of his
Line's
hands.
good. Light only.
Yeah. Looks like it timed light out of his
Line's
hand.
real good.
Line's perfect, Alex. Gotta dig, bud.
Gotta make
Get it
sure
there,
they can
hard
get it
Go
there.
hard
Hard,
here.
Alex.
Can Horvath and Ginter get it there?
Hard,
They
guys.
are trying to move it. This single point would be huge if they can get it. Can they get it there?
No.
No, that will just come
sweet,
up
right?
short,
Gee, I
and
thought
so
that would
that
get
is
there.
a huge
Less than you've been
steal
giving
of
us. Yeah.
one from Jacques Ginter, or sorry, from Jacques Ginter. Wow,
would've got there.
losing my mind.
That's
Huge
good.
steal of one for Brent Pierce in end number 8. Jacques Gauthier will have the hammer in 9 when we come back. You're watching the BC Men's Curling Finals.
Otherwise good.
I thought it was there.
Yeah, I thought it was a little big of it.
Mine's good.
Okay.
Top 8, top 4.
Well, Melissa, it's clear that I'm slowly losing my mind here. We've seen so much good curling action today. I think my brain is starting to fall out of my eyes. But in any case, a massive 8th end for Brent Pierce, picking up that steal of 1.
You know, and
Such
Team
an easy
Pierce
double
played
kill.
that
Freeze
8th
it and
end
shrink the
almost to
scoring down a
perfection,
bit.
but I want to go back to that last shot of Jacques Gautier's. You know, I heard the front end talk that Jason got a time on Brent's last draw. It was 14, I think 14-1 or 14-6, I believe it was. And when talking with Alex, Jason and Alex thought that even though they got that time, that the ice had not changed. And I'm not saying that it has, but that's information that you relate to your skip perhaps. And if, you know, there's a lot you can do in that spot because we've seen it curl in there a number of times. So the tolerance on that was maybe a foot to 2 feet heavy, and unfortunately for Jacques, it just came up ever so light because the boys did sweep it from start to finish. So almost got it there.
So we'll take a look here. Alex Horvath and Jason Ginter trying as hard as they can to get this one there, and it will just run out of gas in the top 4 foot. So yeah, just an unfortunate result there for Jacques Gauthier, but a really nice shot from Brent Pierce on his last to force it.
Too much room now.
And this 9th end is brought to you by Kruger Products, Canada's #1 tissue products manufacturer, including Scotties. A great sponsor. Obviously, we know of the women's event, but they help us out with the men's event as well and have been a great sponsor of Curl BC for many years.
Nose is pretty good.
John, this is about the 3rd or 4th end, I would say.
Top 4.
Gauthier has hammered that when drawing around a center guard. Alex Horvath just slipping behind the tee line there. Not ideal, obviously. Would have loved to have been maybe top button, top 4. But makes a good one on his 2nd. So now up to Nick Meister here.
Yep.
And a little heavy hit for him as well.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate for Jared Colomea. He's had such a good game, but that is
Jared, pardon me.
Critical error there.
So big shot here for Jason Ginter to remove both of those yellow stones. That would be so huge right now for them to be line 3 here.
Try.
But this doesn't sound like
Hard
it.
on yellow, Sterling. Hard on the yellow. Go. That's good.
And that's good enough.
I think so.
They're only lying
shot.
2, but still very solid, as we'll take a look at the stats through 8 ends, and it continues to be a great game from both teams. Team Pierce sitting at 88%, Team Gauthier at 86%. And again, no one under 80%, although Melissa, to your point there, Nick Meister curling 100% and Alex Horvath curling 81%. And that has been a little bit of the difference in getting these ends for the 2 teams.
Close. Back 8. Close. Yep. Gotta go, Jeff.
Hard! Oh, you lost it.
And
wow, that one really curled.
Over curl. Not sure what happened there, but this 9th end
No, I'm not sure either.
Quickly turning into a disaster here for Team Pierce.
Roll which way, though? I don't love that.
Can we get under it?
We can't really.
No, you'll be just a little higher.
Gotta be quick here.
Yeah, gotta be quick, whatever we do. Okay. I think I like control. Or easy.
I like easy.
Easy's fine.
You roll in a little, that's fine.
This will come up late.
Should come up with easy.
Oh, well.
So, John, I believe that Team Gauthier does have 1 timeout, and it sounds like maybe they're feeling a little tight on time, so we'll get a chance to have a look at the time clocks here shortly. But for now, Jason Ginter trying to nose this stone. Nice shot.
Yeah, Team Gauthier lying 1, 2, 3, and 5 here.
It's jamming, though, probably.
Oh, if you come off the left one, I don't think it jams.
If it hits this one first,
There you go. There's a look at the clocks.
I think it's jamming on it almost no matter what. Which I
Yeah,
don't
Team
think's
Pierce
very
still
good.
has 2 timeouts. Team Goche has 1.
Like, I mean, if you hit this one first, for sure. You hit this one, where does this one even go?
Well, I mean, the thing is, we got to get, even if this ends up here, is it the end of the world?
No, if you're okay
Like
with it.
getting these two out, then you've got, even if this goes here,
Yeah, got him a mixed call.
right?
Okay. So what do you?
I think just like a normal way.
I mean, you could make this thick.
No, I don't want to hit this one first. I want to hit this one first.
Okay.
As thin as you can on that one.
So just trying to get some blues moving here, I think, Melissa.
Upturn,
That's the
normal?
important thing here.
Wow. Whatever weight you want.
They talked about which one to hit first,
What do you
but
want-
What ice
do
are
you
you
wanna
giving
throw?
me for?
I think
You've gotta
firm. Don't you think?
I like that.
just making sure that you're on the same page here before Jeff throws this stone.
Firm.
And like you say, John, just trying to get those 2 blue ones going.
Yeah, sometimes it feels like Jeff and Brent aren't even in the same book, but
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay.
we'll move a couple of those blues around, but
Perfect.
still Goche lying the 2 with hammer.
Doesn't have to be buried. What were you last time?
That top 4 one.
Same weight.
Yeah.
Same weight.
And they didn't get both going, but I think that actually ends up in a really good spot for Team Pierce, that yellow stone.
I like
That's
that.
max.
With
I
both
like
We're a little
that.
heavy.
Goji stones behind the T line right now. That's a little bit uncomfortable, I would say, for Goji at this moment.
Now we're
So,
back 8.
and oh boy, and this sounds like it is heavy.
Yep. 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 Gotta go on the shooter.
Definitely not what you want to do here.
Stay on the shooter. Stay on the shooter.
No, we've had such a good game. We
Ouch.
saw the team percentages sitting at 88 and 86. But a couple misses from Jared Colomea and now 1 from Sterling Middleton.
Ah, sorry, guys.
Had a half miss from Jason Ginter, and maybe the pressure just getting to both of these teams here.
Yeah, that's not a good shot for Sterling for sure. And you know, Team Pierce again out of nowhere,
There,
they've set
pretty
themselves
close.
up here. They've
Almost
got that
T-line
stone on
tight.
the right if they
T-line.
need it, and
Back 4.
right now Jeff is going to make
Little
a
bit tight
perfect
for line,
freeze
I
here
think.
on his
Back
second
4.
stone.
Yep. Okay, whoa.
Still back 4.
Clean, clean, yep.
Still back 4.
Whoa.
Yes,
Whoa,
lose the
whoa,
line.
whoa. It's heavy.
Yeah, don't want to move this
Shot,
blue
shot.
too far. That's not too bad. Quite a wall of blues now behind the T line.
I think so. Try to kill our one. Even if you go straight in the side of this, it's just dead jams.
Yep.
Peel.
Sure.
Is nose better?
So I think, Melissa, they're just trying to smack this one through that very thin hole.
I think so. And maybe they'll lose that one that's sort of on the just off the center line as well. Boy, this is a very, very precise shot, I would say.
Nothing
Can't
at
hit this
all
thin
from
there.
the sweepers.
Okay, it's not bad.
Oh boy,
Not
not
great.
bad.
Yeah, not too
Okay.
bad, but
Yeah, I think so.
not ideal.
Not
from
bad, not
Sterling
great. I like
Middleton.
that.
Like that ice?
Huh?
Jared will do it. Jared will
I
do
got
it.
it. I got it.
Yeah, it unfortunately just hits that too thin,
Just
and
top button.
now
Yeah,
you've
top button,
again
bite the
got a
top of the
wall
T-line, yeah.
behind there for Team Pierce.
that
Definitely
too
their
much ice,
advantage
bud?
at this point.
Yeah, I thought it was max. I like this.
Right at the T-line?
Yep. Rock above the T line's perfect. Just
Yeah. Not even if you freeze it.
Yeah. Wait,
So
close.
yet another freeze
We're there.
here for Team
Whoa,
Pierce,
whoa, whoa.
trying to get
Close
themselves
line.
out of trouble.
We're T-line. Don't need to.
A little heavy.
Clean.
A little heavy.
We're only T-line.
Whoa, curl.
Don't want to.
Okay, whoa then.
No, we're there.
Whoa,
We're almost back 4.
whoa.
And this is maybe a little heavy. They need this
Yeah,
one to
we're
slow
good.
down.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
And that will just end up in the back button.
Either that or freeze tap.
Freeze tap might be the best way to get 2, eh?
I think so.
I think that's what we gotta do.
If we tap it, we got a pocket, right?
Right.
Just kind of got to get to nose. Or like, yeah. Whatever you see, I'm fine with either here.
I think it goes under.
We got to hit the 7 thing, but like I think a half is too thick.
John, I'm not sure you can get to.
Whatever you like.
If Brent just follows you down.
Whatever you're seeing, just got to be quick.
Pretty tough.
Gotta make a decision.
Yeah, they're running out of time here.
And if we rack, what's he doing? He's just guarding again?
If he shot, yes.
I just don't love the tap because there's lots of ways you
Let's
can
rip
miss
it then.
Yeah.
Let's hit a 3rd.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is the right call.
I agree. I like this call as well.
The tap, the line have to be perfect. I think it goes through.
Okay. I get that.
If you freeze tap, you're probably only getting one if you get one. And if you at least try and move both of these yellows, there is a small chance that you may get 1 or 2. And if not, at least the 4-foot's wide open. So big shot here for Jacques Gauthier with his first one in the 9th end.
Close. Yes. Yep. Whoa.
He's got to poke this yellow through the hole.
Nice.
And how about
what a
that
shot!
from Jacques
Wow.
Gauthier? My
Incredible
goodness.
shot.
Maybe he had a conversation with a surgeon when he was at the hospital yesterday. He just squeezes that through the hole. Perfect shot from Jacques Gauthier. Wow. Take another look at that. Kisses his blue one up. And they are lying too.
Yep. Just like side of the button.
Whew. So now Brent Pierce drawing to not give up 3 here.
Exactly. Brent has to get, I think you heard Jared's side of the button as buried as possible. He doesn't want Jock to be able to dig this one out. Huge here. Wow.
You got room.
Room. Top 14. Yeah.
Final stone for Brent Pierce.
Just top 4.
And this one will need to be inch perfect.
I got it. Curl!
Curl.
Good. Pretty good.
And I think that's pretty close to where he wanted it, but that guard might be high enough, Melissa, that Jacques Gauthier can get at this.
Straight there all of a sudden.
That's a pretty easy push for 3, isn't it?
Well, you had to get it buried.
Yeah, well, I know. Just seems like an easy shot.
Just through?
Yeah.
Okay. Love it.
I think, when you look at it from the hack end, I think it's a great shot there by Brent. Almost the best he could do, but as Jeff mentioned, it might have got a little bit straighter on him. So sounds like they're going to throw just backline weight here, John, and there is a possibility for a potential 3 here for Team Gauthier.
Biggest shot of the game so far for Jacques Gauthier.
I think we're hacked.
Where's the weight?
Through the house.
Just
Clean.
24 hours ago, he was in the hospital and now has the chance to put himself on the precipice of victory. But Alex
has to go a
Horvath
long
trying
way.
to cross over. This one's got to go a mile. Can he get it there? Will they move it far enough?
And he did. What a shot, Jacques Gauthier.
My goodness, Alex Horvath
Unbelievable.
brings that one over, and Jacques Gauthier moves it far enough for a massive 3 points in the 9th end. That's what's at stake. Will Brent Pierce have a little bit more magic in his back pocket, or will Jacques Gauthier and his team hoist their first ever BC men's title? You don't want to go anywhere. We'll have it right after this.
Got a curl. Real hard.
Welcome back to the BC men's final, potentially the final end here. Melissa, they say that they pay the skips the big bucks, and Jacques Gauthier is earning all of them in that ninth end with two absolutely phenomenal shots to set up a 3-point lead here in end number 10.
Unquestionable. Those shots were absolutely perfect, as you say, John. And thank you to Alex Horvath. I'm sure you can see he pounded that about halfway to stop, trying to get that to curl. You heard right out of his hand, he threw a little extra weight. So here's his
We're gonna
first
see the
one.
first one, yeah. Makes this little surgical precision hit through the hole. And then with his second one, as you said, Melissa, Alex Horvath absolutely reefing on this one and gets it right to the face of that yellow. And my goodness, fantastic shot from Jacques Gauthier. So, Melissa, what does Brent Pierce have to do here? I mean, obviously he's got to score 3. How is he going to go about trying to do that?
Well, if we know Brent Pierce, as you said, and just heading to break there, Brent Pierce, magic of the 10th end. He's had some huge successes in the 10th end, so I would never, ever count out Brent Pierce. So, again, it's interesting here. They've gone to, again, the two corners on opposite sides where I've seen him do the, on the same side, which we talked about, where he's had a lot of good ones. So just curious as to why he would have done that, but he's got something in his mind. And I think for Brent Pierce, again, he knows how to generate offense and he knows how to generate points.
Yeah, we've certainly seen it. He scored 3 in the 10th end last night in the men's semifinal, so he will have to do it here, although, as you know, Melissa, a lot harder to score 3 when you have to score 3. Brent only needed 2 to tie last night and got 3, but when your opponents know that you need 3 to win, it is a little bit tougher.
Get it out.
You want to go around this one?
One of them.
One of them. Abby said shade more.
So initially Brent thought maybe he would play into the middle right away, but I think the other 3 players maybe deciding at this point, you've got these 2 corner guards, let's try and get the play away from the middle for a little while. You know that Jacques Gauthier is going to walk up and try and peel some of those corner guards. And so you really want to get one in the rings here, fully buried if you can. That's a great shot by Jared.
And so now the peel train will get on the tracks here. Jason Ginter looking to get rid of this yellow.
And Jason wasting no time, knowing that feels that his team's a little bit down in the time and wants to make sure that he gives his skip in his third lots of time to talk.
Yeah, other one.
Yeah, I don't mind this way.
This?
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Okay.
He's good.
Play in the corner, freeze.
He's pretty good.
Yep, line. Yep, hard line.
Top 4.
Hard line.
Gotta go wait.
Hard line.
Looks like we're light.
Hard boys.
Got to get it around that guard. And it will just click.
Whisker high.
Not in a horrible spot, but for Jason Ginter here, Melissa, I think a chance to get all 3 of these. You could get the yellow and the blue guard and get rid of that yellow in the top of the house.
I think
so.
Sorry,
Sterling Middleton, rather.
Yeah, so blue on to yellow for sure, and try and roll the shooter off. That's most important as well. Go, there.
Just missing that yellow.
Just missed it.
But that'll work.
Good sweep, Alex.
Nice shot there from Sterling Middleton.
Well, after 6 games, John, we're still in sync, so that's a good thing.
We're very in sync. Yep, absolutely. Have been all weekend.
It's got to be real close.
Like the weight.
I think we're all there.
Felt heavy.
Line's good.
We're T.
To your
Line's
room.
good. Might even over curl.
Line's good.
We're T
Line's
on
good.
zone, I think. Weight's really good.
Get to the T line.
So
All
Jeff
right,
Richard
all the
just
way.
drawing
Yep.
around the
All the way.
corner here.
Hard.
Yeah, that's a nice rock.
Got the chase?
Not loving that. It's overburied a hair.
You can come off ours.
Whatever you like.
Kind of see and run the guard into the other one.
Don't love that.
Okay.
Let's be quick. We could just nose.
Could do that.
Nose was my first thought there.
Let's do that. We kind of wait.
Okay.
Let's go control.
Oh,
Guys
well.
like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Might
see the
come
time
up a
clock
bit.
there, John. They just have a minute and almost 15 seconds left here for Team Goche, and a couple of options here. They really wanted to peel that guard or go after the one that's behind that guard, because you know that Team Pierce will likely have to come around there again.
Gotta
But
go,
right now,
guys.
trying to hit this on the nose, or at least keep it in play here, but I think it's going to roll out.
Yeah, that will roll out
didn't
for
do anything.
Sterling Middleton.
Really spinny.
But it's still Goche lying 2. Brent Pierce does have one behind a corner guard and can put another one behind it here.
Got more.
Wait,
got
more.
about the same.
Line only. We're a bit more.
better
Bit more
move this
weight.
one.
Line only. Line only.
Yep.
Yep. Line only. We're back 8.
We gotta move this one. We gotta move this one.
Whoa. We're back 4.
Nick, you gotta go. Okay.
Roll it on top, Nick.
Okay.
And just a little too heavy there from
guys.
Jeff Richard.
Nose hit.
Yeah, that's a really unfortunate result there for Jeff. Not only did he hit,
Whatever you like. I think he's in tough. to
like
move
get
this
hit
and
through
not
too much
group
weight,
him
hit
now.
his own, but he's actually exposed
You
both
guys
of his
like-
yellow stones there. So really bad
His
result.
nose
What do you do if
Yeah.
we just
Any
nose
good?
this one?
Yeah, I
If we
could
do
nose
this, can they get underneath and get a bunch out?
I think we want to go here if we do that then.
So they have called a
if we know
timeout
there's
here.
no
Coach
triple.
Brian Mickey will
Be
come
like
out
Brian.
and have a
Like
chat
this
with the
one's
team.
wide open.
Yeah. It's like that.
Like this one's always going to be wide open is the thing,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah, like the one.
if we roll under, then we might not be able
Just
to
worried
do
if you
this.
hit this one, he goes.
I don't even like if you're gonna hit the one in the middle, I like you sticking it there. But if
No,
you're gonna
it's-
hit this one, then just roll it out.
Yeah.
I don't even like
True.
sticking around because it
This
becomes a
just-
catcher.
Right?
They
Yeah, I don't want
could,
that,
if
so-
we hit the wide one, they could tap something and make a pocket, I guess.
Okay, let's do the middle one.
I think the middle one's the one.
What kind of weight?
You like right on the nose with this one, Brian?
This is that gradual side.
Board?
Whatever you're seeing.
Yeah.
Right on
I
the
like nose, yeah.
Yeah.
You get bored?
Yeah, whatever you like, board or easy.
Yeah. Sorry.
How's it go?
No, it's not.
How's that look?
What weight?
John, I like this call better as well.
Sure.
I don't
Good
like
ice.
leaving that one if I was
I
Team
think
Goche
it'll be
right
pretty
in
gradual, but
in the 4-foot area there. There's so many things
Yeah,
that
just
Brent Pierce could
easy.
potentially do.
Just easy.
So you could definitely hit the outside one that's wide open and roll your shooter out, but I would take on this one first. I like this call.
Yeah, I do too. I think especially with it being wide open, you know, maybe if it was half buried and there was a risk that you tip the guard, you maybe don't go after it. But with it being wide open, you're going to be sitting 3 when it's all over, and Brent Pierce is going to have to find a way to make his last 2 count. So, yeah, I think this is the call. It seemed to be what Coach Brian Mickey liked, and the team liked it as well. So all that's left now is for Jacques Gauthier to execute.
easy early.
A little bit.
Hair firm.
Clean. Clean.
Whoa.
Hair firm.
Alex.
Alex.
Whoa. Alex.
Right on the nose here if you can.
Go ahead.
Alex.
Go ahead. Yep.
Hard,
Right to it.
And
shot.
that is
Very good.
indeed
Great
right
shot.
on the nose. So Jacques Gauthier lying 3, and
Nice one, Jock.
Good throw.
I think he's got about 9 fingers on the
Try
BC
and send
trophy
this one
right now.
here.
I think I have to throw like almost, like I gotta throw normal to make that, like to get that 6 out. Like I'm
You have to
only,
get the 6 out and spin the 2 down. I'm seeing normal.
yeah, at least.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah,
I have to have normal.
should do that, kill this, and this
Yeah.
rock's coming right here.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could like roll to right here, so you tuck a piece of this, and if he feathers it, it jams.
Is there a way we can
Yeah,
hit?
but
Is there
the
a way
key, I mean, the key is this has to,
Yeah, is there a way we can hit and roll and get this one kind of like almost behind
that's
ours?
the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, try
Yeah.
and kill this, move this under here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's,
It's close.
Heavy control.
Yeah, like soft normal.
The problem is I just don't think that's going very far.
Yeah, I think it will. Like you're hitting it on that side, right?
If that rock doesn't go out,
I know it's pointless.
Yeah,
it's pointless.
well, I mean, it's.
Oh, you could do it with this one. No, you can't do it with this.
I like this. I think that's all you got. I like normal.
I think it's normal.
Yeah.
You could also just play this: is hit here and tap this here.
Yeah.
Could do that too.
He's got to miss a pick. He's got
to pick one, or we're calling our
It's
second
one or
time.
the other, right?
Yep. I like your first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I know is if this doesn't get out and this just goes here, we're dead.
Yeah. If you could roll to edge on edge, it's
tap
pretty good.
this one, roll right here, and push this back here. Might be.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Okay, pick one, Brent.
Either one.
Gotta go.
I don't care.
They're both like.
Which one do you like best? I mean, that shot is it's a hard shot, but I can.
All right, let's try this one.
I like that.
Even if you overroll it, heavy control, like solid control, almost. Well, to kill this, you probably kill this.
So what's the call here, Melissa?
There's a lot going on there, John.
I know, yeah.
I think they're
Solid
throwing
control?
normal weight, and what they're trying to do is they're trying to get all three blues moving, but ideally what they want is that middle blue one to actually spin out and go in behind the Yellowstone that's on the right side. They want to keep that in behind there just to use it for something, or makes Jacques Gauthier's last shot a little bit harder. But number one, he's got to move 3 rocks, off the 4 foot and try and bring that other yellow one into play here. So this is an incredibly difficult shot. But as Brent said, throwing normal here because he's moving 3 stones.
So trying to
Off! Nick!
complete an impossible
Trying to hit
mission
it
here.
thin here. Yep.
Brent Pierce. And he won't move the third one, and that yellow one will be wide open. And so Jacques Gauthier will have a shot, an open hit for his first ever men's provincial championship. Would be the first Purple Heart for every player on his team.
I could even throw control out of it. Just a nice weight.
Yeah.
Final stone for
Normal,
Jacques Gauthier.
clean.
Provincial title in the balance.
Clean.
And from the emergency room to the top of the podium,
Wow,
Jacques
there
Gauthier
it is. Jacques
gets
Gauthier.
rid of that yellow stone. They call him Jacques. He's the new kid on the block, and he's got all the right stuff. What a victory for the team from the Victoria Curling Club. Jacques Gauthier, Sterling Middleton, Alex Horvath, and Jason Ginter will be heading to the Briar.
Nice throw. Good job.
Good boys.
Good week.
What a great moment for those 4 young gentlemen. The smile from Jason Ginter tells it all. We're going to take a quick break, and then we will hear from Jacques Gauthier when we come back. They did it. See you in a minute. Hello, curling fans. Welcome back. I am here with the winning skip, Jacques Gauthier. Yeah, you can smile now. It is all over. Your first Brier. Tell me, how does that feel?
Can't even really describe it. I'm pretty delirious right now, to be honest. We expected to go down to the wire, and big ninth end from the guys, and yeah, I don't know. It hasn't really set in yet.
I've seen you win a lot of big games, Jacques, and this was one of your biggest. I'm so proud of you and congratulations. You've played against a lot of the big teams moving forward. What do you guys think going into the Brier? What do you think you're gonna be able to do there?
We're hoping to scare somebody. So our goal kind of going into the year is to get to the big show, and then once you get there, all hands on deck. So we've come so far from the beginning of the season. I remember talking to John and Penticton, and we hadn't found our team identity yet, and now I think we have. So, we're hoping to scare the big teams and see how we do on the big stage.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that, Jacques. I'm surprised you remember that conversation. You did say that it had been a tough start to the year. You guys did take a little while to gel, and obviously it's come together here now. Talk to me a little bit about the other three guys. You were obviously unable to play yesterday. Sterling had to take over throwing last. Alex had to take over skipping. Talk to me about Sterling, Alex, Jason, and your coach, Brian, and what they mean to you and how you guys have come together as a team.
The boys, yeah. No, I mean, when I got sick, I knew Alex could take over the skipping shoes. He basically tells me what to do anyway. Sterling just doesn't miss. So I kind of sent him a text just saying, hey, man, every shot's still the same. Just throw them like you have. You're not going to miss anything. And then, Jay's just an animal on the brush and played so well throwing the 3 middle ones yesterday. So, I mean, I don't know. It's surreal. It's surreal. They're the best. We've kind of gelled a lot as a team, and I think it showed.
Yeah, no, you absolutely came together. You were the class of the field all week, ran through undefeated. Congratulations again. Go enjoy the moment with your team. We're going to throw it back to the studio. Stacy, Jeff, and Elaine are going to break this one down for you. Thanks again to Jacques. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And, can't wait to see how you guys do at the Brier.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Melissa.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again we have witnessed an excellent final curling game. Let's hear it upstairs for all the curlers. Excellent curling. On behalf of Curl BC, the Chilliwack Curling and Community Center, we thank you for being part of the 2023 Men's Championship for British Columbia. Congratulations to all the teams that took part this week. And none of this would have been possible without the hard work and dedication of our host committee here in Chilliwack. We are fortunate Bruce Redrick has led an amazing group of volunteers, 120 volunteers. They have been incredibly hospitable and have gone above and beyond to make the combined BC Women's and Men's Championship a major highlight of curling in BC. We are also very grateful to our ice technicians, Mike Merklinger, assistant ice technician Jake McCallchuk, and their team, as well as chief umpire Henry Wall. They've all worked very hard to make this event the success that it is. And I didn't mention it before at the ladies, but anyone who was here for the opening ceremonies saw our little rockers. They did a fantastic job, didn't they? Leading all the curlers out onto the ice. To the fans, we thank you here to cheer on your favorites, and to CHEK TV, Rolls-Royce production team, and CBC Sports. Thank you. showcasing this event. I'd also like to thank our title sponsor, Scotty's, and our presenting sponsor, Best Western, as well as all the local businesses who have supported this event so well. We would also like to thank the province of British Columbia and Via Sport for their generous support. Now, without further ado, I would like to congratulate the winning team, Team Goche, and our silver medalist, Team Pierce. And I would like to invite Bruce Redwick and Morgan Limke to hand out that big trophy. Go ahead. It's pretty heavy, don't drop it. There they go. And now for the gold medals. If you could pick up those gold medals, let's do the silver first, okay? We'll do the silver first.